Test.
Yeah. Oh, B, not the switch. That's really a two-handed activity. Holding a switch.
Did you start it?
It started. We've started.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Said be louder.
The problem last week was that I was quiet. Let me make sure I'm turned all the way up. Loud, 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 loud.
No. We're trying to not be as loud.
It's fine to be loud. The problem is being quiet. Oh, you mean you're trying to try
Literally
not to
physically
scream
loud.
We were very loud last week, if I remember correctly. Which was based and sick. And we should do it every time.
I'd be down to do that if we were in not the middle of the house.
Yeah, sacrifices have to be made for the greater good. And the greater good is a more fun WAMMBS. I think everybody can understand and appreciate the need of a fun WAMMBS.
We're alive.
Festival culture is important.
Festival culture.
Jack can go ahead and start the show off.
Oh, they're already
Shade's
talking.
eating.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into it with you in the middle of the Chipotle there.
Chad's got it.
We went and saw the Odyssey. We got all up in that Odyssey.
Yeah, point that shit right at your mouth. That's the opposite.
Christopher Nolan wanted.
You mean in IMAX? No.
Nah.
Because there's only one IMAX theater anywhere near us, and they...
A, it's not 70 millimeter.
They were booked
B,
the fuck
they were
out.
fully booked.
Yeah.
And...
Oh no, I meant like in the middle of your phone screen with like run on the top and
that would have been funny.
on the bottom.
I don't think there was any need for this movie to be seen in any more than what we saw.
I have seen the difference. Like I've seen a comparison of what it looks like IMAX versus regular, and it's like, oh, you get a little more top and a little more bottom.
So it is literally like different aspect ratio.
Yes.
It looks nicer.
Sure. The movie's fine. It doesn't need to be the most fucking visually pristine thing you've ever seen in your fucking life. It's
Oh, dang, I didn't get to see Tom Holland and John Bernthal in this movie as clearly as I could have.
Yeah.
What am I going to do when Spider-Man comes out?
I think there are other movies that would be like, there are some cool shots in this film. I don't think it's like, you know, fucking the best cinematography I've ever seen in my life. Like, there's a couple really good shots.
All the shots of the Trojan horse are pretty cool. Every single one.
The Trojan horse is pretty sick.
What's Elliot Page dying immediately was like, oh, I kind of expected you to be more of a character. There were a few of that going on. Elliot Page, Helen of Troy.
It was pretty funny that the movie literally opens with like instant death. like a recognizable
Is
actor
Christopher
killed
Nolan
instantly.
transphobic?
You know, the thought occurred to me in the theater.
No, actually, I saw an interview where he's like, it's so great to work with Elliot Page again because he was in Inception.
Yes, which was my favorite movie for a time.
Yeah, I don't understand it at all.
You're joking.
Oh, okay. Now I'm realizing who Elliot Page is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who?
No, the movie Inception.
Elliot
I don't
Page
understand
transitioned male, and is a warrior man.
Was his name Elliot Page before?
Ellen originally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They should remake Juno. That would be really funny. But like Michael Cera gets pregnant and
Oh my god, that's the best way that could be done.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
the Odyssey is weirdly
middle-aged.
Christian.
It did feel
That
like
is
a
weird,
Christian interpretation of a Greek story.
That's
for
kind
sure.
of how the Odyssey's like is, right? Because it's like the Christians found the story and then had to like write it in Roman, right?
That's an interesting take. I mean, the Odyssey as a story is full of Greek gods showing up and doing shit, and none of that happens in Christopher Nolan's version.
Well, Athena shows up and doesn't do anything.
I
and-
actually wouldn't even say it's Christian as much as it's a weirdly agnostic. I would say it's an agnostic film. It feels like it's about a crisis of faith, or like whether the gods exist or not doesn't really matter. Is sort of
the world
the
is
message.
mad at us.
Yeah, like
The world is a dick.
But so,
you could be convinced the gods do
It's-
not exist in this film.
well, but Cyclops exist, and Lystrigonian giants exist,
Or
and a
all
witch
that
exists.
magical shit was just him tripping on the lotus leaf while he was telling his story with his barely fragmented memory.
Yeah, I got that lotus leaf.
Because, you know, Christopher Nolan movies are often about how, like, memory is fallible and perception is
A dream
warped
inside a
and
dream inside
dreams
a dream
inside
inside a dream
dreams. So
inside a dream
it
inside
is
a dream
entirely
inside a dream.
possible that none of that magic shit happened and he was literally just tripping. Now, he does literally kill like 40 guys in a row at the end of the film.
Yeah.
But that's more of a commentary
Whoa,
about how like
whoa.
one war veteran is
Spoiler
stronger
Spoiler
than
alert.
any spoiler alert for the Odyssey.
This book came out 2,000 years ago. You haven't read it yet.
Actually, that's kind of a controversial. You know, it's like, is it a spoiler? That book came out before Jesus.
People who care about spoilers should be lined up against a wall and
Give an ice cream.
Hey, don't. I care about spoilers at least somewhat.
gay.
Ace is Luffy's brother.
That's not even true.
Wait, that's not true? That's a spoiler. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're not brothers. They just call each other brother.
Okay,
Why
but they
do they
grew up
look
in the same
exactly the
orphanage,
same?
right? Yeah.
They just both have black
Because
hair.
retcons. Because he wrote him in as his brother and then he thought of a better story
No,
later.
that was never true.
He looks just the fuck like him.
It gets explained not too far in that Ace is fucking
Ace is
Goldie Rogers'
introduced
son.
as Luffy's brother.
He calls him brother, like Einike.
Right. Okay. Well, fair enough.
But it's pretty early that it's explained that Ace is Goldie Rogers' son, and that's why he gets executed.
Gary always said Elliot Page is the little boy from The Last of Us. That's
There's
really
a little
funny.
boy in The Last of Us.
No, but it's really funny because it takes me back because when he was Ellen Page, there was a game called Beyond Two Souls that stars Ellen Page and is clearly modeled after the actor and clearly looks like him. But then The Last of Us, Ellie, I think that's actually her name,
Yeah.
is Ellie, also looks like a young Ellen Page. And so
Yeah.
they both came out around the same time, and it was
And then
really
I think
fucking
The Last
funny.
of Us 2 just looks like Ellen Page.
It was mad confusing when Last of Us was coming out, and you knew there was an Ellen Page game being made, but that was not the one. It just looked and sounded like it was.
What did I do this week? I played a bunch of Spirit Vale, and I also played a bunch of Maple Story, and I also played a what else did I play? I played another indie MMO that I only played for like 10 minutes, and then I did a lot of work. I'm getting off Sundays now.
Nice. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Fuck Sundays.
yeah. So Sundays I'll be more well rested than I am right now.
Sundays I elude the eyes.
I was also thinking about buying some One Piece card packs and ripping them on streams, but
That's
wait,
fun.
wait, you got that reference, right?
that Rush.
Yes, red barchetta. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like
It sounded like
the
part of it.
Italian bacon, right? Parchetta?
I don't know about
I'm not sure I know either.
Pancetta.
bruschetta.
Pancetta, guanciale.
prosciutto?
There-
When I make my jalapenos, calamari and prosciutto, I'm the king.
All right, I think we're
ready,
I think we're
right?
good to start.
Yep, I don't
I haven't
have a
even taken a
camera
sip of
once again. We haven't figured out the problem yet, but I'm
Windows.
sure we will.
Windows is the problem.
Yeah, probably Windows needing an update.
Goddamn fucking robots.
What's the meaning of Stonehenge?
I can't believe it.
Dropping frames.
Uh-oh. Which, speaking of
Oh,
robots,
there we go. We're
Why
back.
did they build the stone so high?
first thing that we need to talk about is actually
that you're gonna.
You were like about to just jump right
Yeah, I
in.
was just gonna go right
like,
into
I'm
anime.
fucking so
you're gonna
ready
like
to
the
do this
stream.
shit.
You're
I'm
gonna
fucking,
comment WAMMBS,
but, like,
and you're
no
gonna
sleep.
subscribe.
I was up so late last night.
How late were you up?
Until 5 a.m.
God
Shit.
damn.
I had work at 10.
Shade has forgotten what sleep is.
Yeah, but this time it was my fault. I was just playing a video game.
What game?
Fuck Windows. When
What
will
were
we
you
get
playing till
walls?
5 in the morning on a work
Maple
night?
Story.
Spirit
duh.
Vale.
Amazing. How is that? Wait, tell us a little bit. We talked. Oh, real quick. If you haven't listened to episode 2 of Mags, that means you're not a
Yeah.
patron and you're not paying
It's
attention.
not alleged anymore. We did it. It's posted. It's out
Yes,
there.
there's actually 2 episodes of the Mags podcast. The third one
Yeah.
won't even take a month after the second one to come out because the first one took more than that. So we'll compensate.
We'll record it.
Oh, this game
Soon.
looks cute as hell.
It's cute as fuck.
Yeah.
So it's inspired by Ragnarok and Maple Story. And has one element from Path of Exile that people like to bring up, but it's like a really
What the fuck was that sound?
someone
Door
dropping
closing.
Oh.
something. Not it's not like a super defining part of Path of Exile, kind of, but not like that much. But it's just simple. It's cute. It's really grindy, but in like the way that I want it to be. And I think it's really well done for a game that's made by one guy. So
Oh wow,
yeah,
that's crazy.
and it's only $15, so it's like worth it.
And we talked about our whole history with Ragnarok Online on Mags, as well as like every free MMO we could remember from the 2010s.
I remembered so many more after
Club Penguin.
after we stopped recording too. I never
Wizard
actually played. I
101.
never played Club Penguin.
Have you played Wizard 101?
I have, yeah.
Ooh, y'all should do a Mags on Wizard 101.
I didn't play it much. Not enough to talk about it for an hour.
Well, damn.
I have this thing where maybe every 6 months to a year I will jump back into Wizard 101 for a couple months, just steamroll through as much of the game as I can.
Yeah. See, I
get
never-
really bored with the gameplay loop and give up.
Yeah, I never paid for the membership, so I only got as far as it lets you go. Because it like
Yeah.
it like gatekeeps you, right? Like
Yeah.
where it's like you can't go past a certain point.
Yeah, I pay for the membership for like 2 months at a time and then just do as much. I think I'm level like 90 or 100 or something. I think the new cap is 180. But it got to the point where there are like, I think they call them cheat bosses, where they can like cast extra spells at you. And I
Huh.
just kind of got pissed off and stopped.
Yeah, and
Um,
I played that back in like 2009, so I don't really remember it too well. I
Also-
remember the general concept, and I did watch a challenge run that somebody did going through. I don't remember what the challenge was. I think it was that he was only using black cards, something like that.
Like
Something
death?
yeah, the death.
That's what
cards.
I was playing through as, because apparently death is like the most balanced. It has life steal,
Yeah.
and it fizzles the least amount, because technically the strongest is storm, but fizzle all the time. Yeah, that's Wizard 101. Star Wars: The Old Republic also.
Whams!
We can get into WAMMBS. I'm waking up a little bit after drinking this.
Whams, whams, whams.
Let's do a 3 count.
1,
3.
2. We could have said 2 at the same time.
3.
1, 2, 3.
Whams.
All right. We are going to go ahead and tell you to like, comment, and subscribe. Bird already kind of covered us with that a little bit ago, but I'm going to say it right here, right after just saying WAMMBS. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's super, super important. It's really helpful, as well as subbing to
Whoa.
the Patreon, which
New
we have.
patron alert. New
we have-
patron alert.
Yeah, one new patron
Whoa.
right here at the very bottom, Mark Moon.
Cool name.
Holy shit.
Starting at the top, we have Ari May, Hewan, Gary Always, Duncan264, Last Isis, Drew, and Mark Moon now. That rap is really coming together. And we have the name tags right here, but Trixie is still a disembodied voice this week. Because
I'm a
I,
voice.
She's here.
I
She's
didn't-
around.
I didn't take the time to fix the camera. It's probably going to take me a while to fucking figure it out. But this week...
So I watched all of Shaman King.
Yeah, that was for the preamble. You should have said that.
I watched all of Shaman King this
In, like,
week.
2 days, which is
In like
crazy.
the last 3 days, I watched all of Shaman King. It's pretty cool, you know.
Wow.
it gets at first I was very much like,
This
why
is
am I watching
unrelated.
why am I watching these 10-year-olds fight each other? What's
you
the
missed the
point?
preamble window.
And
here.
then towards the end, it's kind of like, okay, this is cool. They're all getting based. Anyway.
Shut up.
See, the goal of WAMMBS
Oh yeah, sorry.
is that we all get each other drunk by by being annoying, and then we keep drinking until we're all
sorry.
fucked
Yeah.
by the end.
It's interesting. The ghosts.
Yeah. So this week we're covering. I can't even reach that far.
Why
Can you do the
pointing to my
finger?
dick, bro?
Can you do the finger? Point to the A. Is that the A?
I think.
So the anime we watched was The Ghost in the Shell, not Standalone Complex, but The Ghost in the Shell came out this year.
Yeah.
The manga that we read was Dungeon Meshi, which is how every episode of the anime ends. The music that we listened to was Permission to Land by The Darkness.
Fuck, I forgot to listen to that.
Really?
It's gonna be just y'all this time.
Okay.
I've been listening to this album since I was 13.
Oh, really?
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
all the way through.
Huh.
Yeah, when I was 13, my cousin gave me a bunch of her old CDs, and a lot of my music taste comes
Tell
from
that story more whenever we get to the album segment. For the beer, what do we have right here?
Back Bay's Farmhouse, or Back Bay Brewing Company. Sorry, we've got 3 different ones, all pretty light lagers. We
This
have
shit looks like it's LSD laced
yeah,
or something.
Days Off lager, and that's funny because it's the lowest alcohol too.
The
That's
Zelda
3.2.
themed
The
one.
Legend of the Rice and
Yeah, Legend of the
Winter's
Rice
Night
Lager,
Black Lager.
That will definitely be the thumbnail beer.
I might need to.
Because it looks like Zelda.
I might need to save one of these in the cabinet. I like that black and white one. That's the beer, and then what's the snack? We have it
Oh
out here.
shit!
Yeah,
Can you
let
go
me grab
those?
them. That's, chocolate
truffles from
pralines.
Lidl.
Oh, really?
No, they're praline truffles or truffle pralines. Both words are in it, I swear.
Truffle pralines. not the preludes. Bring back the fucking preludes. Wait, no, it's Quaalude.
Non-narcotic,
Quaaludes.
non-addictive.
Oh wow,
There's 2 of each, so
fancy. Ain't truffles mushroom?
Yes, they're also chocolates with filling.
I'd like to be a filled chocolate.
What do you mean by that?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Anyway,
Ghost in the Shell.
I will start into Ghost in the Shell, but I'm gonna wait until Trixie's a little closer. I know that
Nah.
she's gonna want to talk about
She'll come back and talk about it when we're done talking about it. That's what she
it
always
when we're
does.
done. All right. Well, let's do
Oh,
the
where's
3
our
count.
little thing?
Talking about this one?
No, the Google Doc.
Oh,
It's helpful, you know. We did, at least last time. Yeah.
all right. Google Doc is up.
It's our rubric. It's how we make sure we're bringing you.
the
Content.
correct information and that we're staying on topic. I feel like I never end up looking over it. All right. 3, 2, 1.
WAMMBS.
This week we are talking about
The Ghost in the Shell.
But before that, we're like, commenting, and subscribing. We're thanking the patrons right here. Ari May, He1, Gary Always, Duncan 264, Leslie's Drew Moon. I know I just did this on the stream, but I'm doing it for the episode as well. Right here, this is Shade, this is Bird. Trixie's off screen again.
I'm invisible.
She's got
The camera's actually on. You just can't see.
You've got one of those invisibility cloaks that was showcased in this anime.
Yes,
What were they
I
called?
am
Like
the major.
Cloaking.
A17.
Yeah,
Cloaking,
there's
whatever the hell.
different levels of every different technology in this. It's like if Cyberpunk was more technology, which is a strange thing to say.
Yeah, I was also thinking Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
He does like the taking over people with his phone.
It's like watch//dogs, right?
Yeah,
Something
I don't
like
know.
that.
Oh, it's watch_dogs. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
that's the guy.
Yeah, but we can start out with our score. What would you score this out of 10?
It's a 9 because they cut off the spider robot's dance music.
Oh, that would have made it a 10.
That would have made it
is
a 10. If they gave that maybe 15, 30 seconds of
that
the spider
did need to
robots
be
doing a little dance.
way longer.
It was super out of nowhere.
We went back and watched. I loved it. I was doing a little dance with them.
I'd love to turn that little dance into like a GIF and have it like pop up on the screen.
Surely someone has made that GIF. It really
no,
reminded
I
me.
looked for it.
It's been a few more hours. It reminded me of Pokemon Pikachu's Vacation, where it keeps doing the little cutaways to like the little gifs of Pokemon doing weird shit.
Yeah, I think I remember that. What do you score this?
Probably a 10. Hard for
Damn.
me not to give it a 10. I am a huge Ghost in the Shell fan, and this is the first time the franchise has been good in more than a decade.
Well.
Scarlett Johansson movie was good.
I was feeling somewhere between a 7 and an 8.
Okay.
So I ended up being the hater. But
Hater goes first. That's the
yeah,
rule.
hater goes first. But
That's the
Probably
rule.
part-
That's how we do things now.
yeah, probably part of what brought it down for me was that I did have to watch it dubbed because I was
Mm.
watching it while taking deliveries. And, so I couldn't read the screen, which also probably left me more confused because it felt like there was a lot of exposition that was just text
on
that
screen
popped
yeah.
up really fast.
The opening fucking text crawl in episode 1 is ridiculously
Yeah.
fast.
I was like, when that popped up, I was like, wait, huh? Whoa, what? And like, it felt really awkward that there was no talking. It was just music, and then like still frames as like text is popping up on the screen, and it explained so much, and I caught almost none of it. I was just like, it was
Honestly,
way faster than I could
basically all
read.
it is saying is that they invented nanomachines, and because of that, we were able to make like cyber brains out of nanomachines.
Yeah.
And so, everything is connected in a network now, like a nanomachine network. Are you just thinking nanomachine, son? You haven't even fucking played that game.
Yeah, so I think that detracted from it, like not being able to read those text dumps.
Yeah.
Which I hate text dumps on a fucking animated show.
I love them, and actually I'm mad because a lot of them are not translated. And that's another thing that probably won't come through in the dub, but like there's actually a bunch of little barely visible on-screen text dumps that happen throughout the episodes that were not subtitled.
I got them all on Prime Video, where it was like it would just be really fast.
Interesting.
It would throw up some text, and then it would be like, and then it'd be gone, and I'd be like, "What the hell?"
I
did
straight
it say?
up didn't notice them during the first 2 episodes because the fan subs didn't have them.
Yeah.
And then I was mad because in the manga, there's a bunch of those at the bottom of pages. There's like whole paragraphs where it's just the author like explaining shit further.
Right.
And I didn't realize the anime had it because it wasn't subtitled. And then I rewatched the first 2 episodes with Bird, and then we watched episode 3.
I feel like because part of my confusion was that at no point did I fully understand what a ghost was. I'm assuming it's consciousness.
Yeah.
Like,
Essentially, it's basically your soul. And the idea, so Motoko Kusanagi herself, she is like as much cyborgized as you could be.
Yeah.
She like no part of her body or brain is human anymore. But when you have your memories implanted into a cyber brain, you still remember who you are on a basic level, and that sense of individuality is your ghost.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of commentary in the old 2000s show about the idea that like, your parts are being made by companies. And so there's an extent to which you can kind of forfeit that individuality and just become like a literally genericized person. Motoko uses all like generic parts. Like she's trying to look like a very average person in this universe, which is of course a stunningly beautiful woman, but like, but she is trying to look generic, but she's super protective of her individuality, and that's like the core of her character.
Why the monkey guy looks like that?
So he's not very cyborg, guys.
just an old
He
man.
looks like he looks like
He does look like a monkey.
he looks exactly like the guy from Steven Universe, which I'm assuming Steven Universe based the guy off. What was his name?
I don't remember.
He was like the manager of Greg. It was Greg's manager.
I don't remember this dude at all. It's been so long.
He only shows up in 2 episodes. He's got that exact style of lip, and then he's bald on the top whenever he comes back. It's implied that he's Onion's dad. You remember Onion and sour cream, whatever.
Oh, kind of. Yeah.
It's been fucking more
This
than a
guy.
decade since I've seen Steven Universe.
Got that exact lip.
Yeah, okay, I
thing.
can see it. I mean,
It's a lot less
anime
pronounced
is
than
a
I thought,
big
but-
influence on Steven Universe. So,
But anyway, yeah. So it was like I liked the visuals are awesome. It's very Studio Trigger like super expressive,
Yeah.
very nice.
I'm
looking,
glad you picked that up
very
too.
vibrant.
It
Yeah.
looks like Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Yeah,
It's
and-
Science Saru. It's not Trigger. So
Right. Oh, I thought the Science Saru might be like an offshoot, like that it was people from Trigger that made Science Saru.
no, it was created by Masaaki Yuasa. Do you know who
okay.
that is?
Somewhat, yeah.
So he was a visionary. Well, he is a visionary director who got really popular in the 2000s and 2010s, working with a variety of studios. But he basically started his career working on the Shin-Chan movies, and which are really great. There's a great video by the YouTuber Caribou Kun about those movies that came out recently. You should check it out.
Go Shabes.
Yeah, Shabes. But anyway, he is very inventive, and all of the stuff he works on has like really interesting, different animation. And so Science Saru, up to this point, they made, of course, Ride Your Wave, the movie that...
Oh, Kimi ga. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
And,
One of the best movies of all time.
and they did Keep Your Hands Off the Azoken and a bunch of other good shit.
You've seen that, haven't?
Yes, we watched that for We Watch Anime bonus episode once.
What happens in that again?
That's the one about 3 high school girls making an animation studio between the 3 of them.
Tusha said
tall mad
Masaaki
girl.
Yuasa is God.
He is really good. He not only do his shows look really different and amazing, but he also usually writes them, and he's a really fucking good writer compared to anybody else in the anime industry. Pretty much, he did Tatami Galaxy.
That was
and
I like
Kaiba. Fucking a
Yep, I've watched
bunch
both
of
of those
crazy
and they're
shit.
both great.
Mind Game, the movie.
Yeah, so
He did not direct this, though. This is actually from a first-time director who has been working his way up through Science Saru, a younger dude who, is basically taking this classic story and making it look the way that he would probably imagine in anime, which Studio Trigger is, bar none, the most influential anime studio of the last 15 years. Like, ever since they debuted, they have been, like, worldwide tremendously influential. So it's not too much of a surprise when an anime comes out that looks like Trigger. It's just that Science Saru didn't look this way before. Like, they haven't made a show that looks this much like this. And Cyberpunk Edge Runners does look like this.
Pretty much exactly.
Came out like 4 or 5 years ago.
And a new season comes out soon. I can't wait to cover it.
And both of them are like really couched in cyberpunk history because Ghost in the Shell, this is a 1-to-1 adaptation of the manga from 1990.
yeah,
And Cyberpunk is based on a tabletop game from the
I
80s.
think that's one of the most interesting things about the visuals to me is that it's like so 90s, but it's like real clean, and it's like I can't even think about like aside from like maybe Lupin, like something that is so old looking but is so clean looking.
Yes, that is a great comparison. The newer seasons of Lupin the Third,
where it's like this is clearly all the style is old. It's like they even kept all the characters like clothing designs, which are like 80s disco shirts, and it's like this is 2028. Like what
disco was like before the 80s, but I get what you mean.
Yeah. Well, they all look like they were gonna go to a roller rink.
Yes, that is definitely accurate.
Why
But
didn't they go to a roller rink?
huge style
Maybe
points.
they
You
will.
know, it was stylistic as fuck.
Yeah. Did you notice
just
how
that-
episode 3 looks totally fucking different from the first 2 also?
Kind
Does.
of. It's also directed a little different, right? Because episode 3 was like a 4-part thing. Where
Reconnection successful. Reconnection successful.
Are we
back?
Sorry, we just
Yes,
got
we're
our
back.
ghosts hacked.
We are back. There we
We
go.
got
I
our
saw
ghost
the
hack.
skip happen.
So
Oh, it's okay. So in the just in the chat, Real Yush just said Bahi JD's scene at the beginning of episode 3 was nuts. Yeah, I knew it was like a one animator, like it had to be one guy did this, because the opening fight scene of episode 3 looks nothing the fuck like the show looked until that point.
yeah.
Bahi JD is a really interesting animator because he's from, I want to say like Austria or something. Like he's a European dude who found his way into the anime industry. And Science Saru, part of what's unique about them as a studio is that they have a lot of non-Japanese people working there. Like a lot of their like
He worked on the Chainsaw Man movie, the Reze.
that makes sense. Yeah, he's become like one of the most he's one of the most popular animators who works on anime who is able to speak English.
Is that the guy who does the squares?
No, you're thinking of Utapon. He's the godfather of modern animation, basically. Like Utapon's been around since Full Metal Alchemist. Well, he's been around since the Cowboy Bebop movie. He did like the whole final action scene in that, and that's when he became like the legend. Because so much action animation from the 2000s is literally tracing his work, like line for line. Naruto has fight scenes that are just copy pasted out of the Bebop movie.
Well, so far I haven't really given why it's not a 10 for me, which is just that I was never really excited about anything that happened. Like it was like, okay, we got some political dispute. She's kind of like assassinating a guy, and then they were like they saved an orphanage, and then they like were asking for permission to be this like combat force or whatever, and then they got it, and then it was like, all right, now you're like the A team or something. And I was just like, okay,
Mr. T would go hard in this show.
I was like, okay, I guess it felt like kind of a slow beginning for something like this, and I don't know, it felt slow. I wasn't super excited. It was really pretty, and I mean, the world seems cool enough, but also it's like, I don't know, I just didn't find it that exciting. That's pretty much it. Like if it was just, if there was,
I kind of agree with you.
Maybe if most of what happened was just the first 2 episodes, like maybe compacted a little bit. But I also don't know how they would have done that.
I kind of agree. When I watched the first 2 episodes, like first I wasn't entirely sure if it was like a 1-to-1 of the manga. Then I broke out the manga, read it, and it's literally like line for line the same dialogue. Everything is 1-to-1. It's only the imagery that's different, you know, like it looks different, it feels different because it's animation and because it's modern, but it is exactly what the manga is. And when I reread this, like when I read the manga and then watched the episodes again, I had a much stronger sense of what is happening moment for moment, because it is fucking confusing. There's too much information. There's way too much information.
That might be where I'm coming from, is that it was just a lot of it, I was just like, I'm not exactly sure what happened here.
Yeah.
Like the whole fight that happens in episode 2 is kind of cool, but it was like people's minds are like transferring, and then all this shit's going on. I'm like, okay, I'm just assuming it's just some sci-fi shit's going on, I guess.
There's a lot of brain hacking and a lot of moments where they don't really explain what's happening. You have to infer and
hacker voice. I'm in.
Yes, it is a lot of
hacker voice. I'm in.
Hacker voice. I'm in. Bird, I want you to share your thoughts on this.
I really like, what's his name? Togusa. I like
the rookie.
Yeah, the rookie is probably my favorite human character. Or sorry, they're all technically human.
Well, he is not cyborgized at all.
And it's mostly just I got a revolver and a shotgun, and that's my whole thing.
Yeah.
I also have a wife who is going to be really mad if I get demoted.
Yeah.
I really like Eyes Man. Bato, yeah.
Bato.
Because of the eyes and how funny he is, and then also because
when fucking Arabaki gives him the flask and he's like, this is watered down.
Just like the intel we received.
The way he is in this compared to the way he is in Standalone Complex, I'm like, man, this is like a different guy. Like
you were saying that about a lot of it too, is that they portray all the characters very differently than they did in Standalone Complex.
Standalone Complex is like really straight-faced and serious. And this is what the manga is like.
Bato feels a lot more like what's his name from Cowboy Bebop? The
Jet?
Yeah, he
okay.
In Standalone Complex, he feels like Jet to me.
He's not as like annoyed as Jet. He's having a better time.
Right. But in this, Bato is like kind of a silly guy.
Yeah. He likes violence. He likes weapons.
When they didn't resist.
I really like that. Come on, there's not a shootout carrying a heavy machine gun.
My favorite Bato moment is at the start of episode 2 when he's because he's like in his Fuchikoma. He gets too hot and he's like, I'm not allowed to use AC. Fuck this shit. I got camo. And then he's like,
no one's gonna
along
see me
the
in this
ground.
camo. And he finds a mine immediately and goes, that's not a way to set up a mine. I'll take
way
it.
To set it up.
Yeah, he literally is like, it must be a dummy. Oh wait, it's not. These people don't know what they're doing. I'm just gonna take this and add it to my collection. Like
General Grievous laughter.
Yeah. So
I really liked the scene as well, and this goes into Motoko. being so generic when they're watching a cyborg get made.
Yes.
Because as they're explaining that, they go to
Motoko.
Motoko.
You can say Kusanagi.
To Kusanagi, they go, you know, a lot of people get, unlike you, get personalized cyborg bodies, but you're just generic. It's like, damn.
Yeah. And then she also, like, while saying that, is like fucking coming because she's just got like all of her fucking pleasure sensors turned up to the max or something.
Yeah. There's a lot of talk about haptics and sensors and like basically like, and in episode 2 there's this whole like lesbian sex scene basically on a boat, but it's an imaginary boat in the
Which
internet.
was awesome.
It was pretty cool.
It was awesome. The moment when the girl like pulls up the fucking glove, like the arm length glove, like I'm getting in there. I was like, damn.
It's just like, but we're going deep.
Yeah, like it is heavily implied that Motoko spends like she wants to make as much money as possible because she wants to spend all that money on cybernetic enhancements, and a lot of what she's using that for is to make really realistic lesbian scenarios in the internet that she can feel with her real body.
Yeah.
So
I also really enjoyed when they captured the warlord, and he's like, I have $100,000 right here, and the chief goes, well, and the chief goes, and Kusanagi's just like, money.
Money.
She's also, Kusanagi's a lot cuter in this. Like, there's a lot of very like goofy, cute moments from her where I'm like, aren't you a war veteran?
Yeah.
Just like, get out of my head, guys.
No, yeah. Again, the old show treated them all as like way more stoic, way more serious, and I like these versions of the characters a lot more. Yeah. The only character who it's interesting because Togusa in this is played as like a comic relief character almost. Like everybody shits on him for being the newbie. And in the old show, it was way more sympathetic to him because it was like he's the only like full human, you know, like he hasn't given into all this cyborg bullshit. He's a real guy, you know, and like it treated him like that was like a really cool thing.
Whereas in this show, he's talking about taking someone down from long range, and Kusanagi goes, get a cruise missile and aim it at a cow.
Yeah. If you want to do long range target practice, get a cruise missile, aim it. She actually said an elephant.
Oh, whatever.
The interaction was really great because it was like we actually got to see how he is like a rookie and like how he thought just like wrong. And she was basically just like, "Are you trying to get me killed? Like you're my backup."
Yeah, get a modern gun.
And then she does get shot,
asshole.
and she's like, "That tickles."
Yeah. Well, and like she like brain hacks a dude. Like she's like hacking the shooter, and she's also hacking Togusa because Togusa almost kills the shooter. So she like hacks him to make him aim for the gut, but then she feels the bullet hit the guy in the gut. That shit was weird as fuck. Like there are so many scenes where
I thought she got shot as well.
No.
Okay.
She was in him.
Whoa.
And then he goes to shoot him in the head. Yeah. She's in him. And then she's like, well, we need him alive. And she's like, oh, shit, you're aiming at his head. So she takes over him as well and then shoots him in the stomach.
Yeah, her hacking skills are fucking preposterous.
Right.
But yeah, there's a lot of these moments where like people hack into each other, and this is never really explained, but it seems as though you instantly develop empathy for the person. Like you understand what they are feeling because you're in their head. And like the team is very well trained towards dealing with this, but at the same time, Motoko herself is thinking about so much bullshit all the time that when the other people get into her head, they're all like, what's going on? Why are you so horny? Like what's happening in here?
There's so much shit. That's why Bato was like, you need to clean your head out, man. Like,
get some scrubbing bubbles in here.
I think the only other thing I really have to say about this is
God. Sorry. In this universe, scrubbing bubbles probably is a bunch of little nano machine robots that are those little brushes that are in the commercials.
Yeah. They just come out. Time to clean, time to clean. So I watched it in the dub, right?
Yeah.
And
how were
there wasn't a single voice that was like that I felt matched a character.
Okay.
But there was the trash guy that they were like trying to capture, or like were like looking for.
The guy with the fake wife.
Yeah, he like starts out sounding good, and he has like an accent, and I was like, oh, they're putting work into this guy. And then after like 3 lines, the accent is gone. And I was like, how did you guys not notice that?
Yeah.
He was like, he's like doing like this, I'm I'm a noir guy, and I'm
Yeah.
I'm over here, I'm taking out the trash. And then he's like, and then a little bit later, he's like, yeah, and my wife is cheating on me. And it's like, what happened to the voice? What voice?
That's a
went-
shame because I actually think the standalone Complex anime had like a really solid dub. Like I can hear parts of that dub and go, yeah,
It's
that
like-
tracks. They all sound right.
It's like they're all trying. It's just I don't think the voices match. Like,
Yeah.
so many of them just sound like a 20-year-old guy, and it's like you
Mm.
can't have every character be a 20-year-old guy.
Yeah, no, that sucks. None of them should sound 20. They should all sound
they're all
like
like
30
the 40s.
something.
Kusanagi's like 60, isn't she?
No,
so,
they
right?
were talking about some other lady being
okay.
60.
I thought she was like old.
No, she's probably like 30 something.
Okay.
I think they're all probably in their 30s. Bato might be older, but like probably in his 40s. I mean, Aramaki is the old man,
Yeah.
like and they're all, they're all like warriors, and they're still like, cuz there's a fucking blink and you'll miss it line. I know because I blinked and missed it the first time, where like Kusanagi like reads Bato's thoughts, and like when they're going into the orphanage, like the orphanage scene is like way overly complicated because of the fact that the orphanage is like a government funded thing. And so as the team is going in, they think they're being duped into like making a fuck up and getting disbanded. Like they pretty much are going in thinking this is a trap. The guy from Internal Affairs is like trying to get us to fuck up so that he can court martial us and cancel our thing, right? Because they're too dangerous. Like his mentality, the leader of Internal Affairs, is like somebody like Kusanagi needs to be on a tight leash, and obviously that's the last thing she wants. She wants to have freedom.
In this context.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But she and Aramaki both had individually approached the government saying, like, we need a special forces team that can deal with cyber attacks because there's too much fucking terrorism. The prime minister got killed before the start of the story, So they're like, we need to prevent this kind of shit from happening. And so they launch into this mission, and they're thinking that they're going to be like rug pulled. But Bato is also thinking, if we get rug pulled, you'll get to retire, Motoko, and we can all just chill out and not do this shit anymore. And she says to him, like, I'm not going to get off that easy. Like, if that happens, we need to succeed at this mission.
Yeah.
And then they do, and at the end of it, Internal Affairs guy is like, oh, you guys made a real mess in there, didn't you? And she was like, I think you knew we'd make a mess in there, motherfucker. And
It was also funny after the fact they cut back to the factory, and that the kid that they planted a bug in was like
Yeah.
in charge.
yes.
And just like,
Yeah.
come on, we won't get any meat.
Well, she gives him a whole fucking pull yourself up by the bootstraps speech.
Yeah, she's just like, what? Do you want me to fucking save
want welfare?
Like, come on, you got a
Fucking
brain
kids
and
these days.
and
Yeah.
a ghost. You're all right. Just figure it out.
She is the
Figure it
most
out.
like textbook libertarian superhero imaginable. Like,
So I really
yeah.
have to pee, but
Mhm.
I'll go ahead and toss this over to you. Merrick 24 just said, watching the show honestly makes me appreciate more just how much Oshi transformed the source material to draw out particular aspects of it.
Yes.
I'm assuming in standalone content.
Oh, she.
no, in the original film,
the
the
film.
1995 film, because so the 1995 movie pretty much just adapts the Puppet Master storyline, which episodes 2 and the first half of episode 3 from this new anime are the beginning of the Puppet Master storyline.
And the Scarlett Johansson movie covers it as well.
That makes it. I mean, it is the main plot line of the manga, which, like, it needs to be stated, the Ghost in the Shell manga is only one volume. It is not like a super long read. I think it's like 11, 12 chapters or something like
Opus.
that. Yeah, it's about, I mean, Opus moves way faster because it doesn't have like the constant jargon and fucking little paragraphs of extra notes under it. But yeah, it's a 1-volume read. There is a sequel, Ghost in the Shell 2.0, that nobody understands because it goes so deep into the technology that it is like, if you don't understand tech, you can't even process what the fuck is going on.
I might enjoy that because a lot of this show for me was going, well, does anyone ever go crazy like they do in Cyberpunk, with
Yeah.
too much technology? And it's not really touched on, but you mentioned that Kusanagi is just like that girl. She,
Oh, yeah.
She can have so much technology.
And pretty much what 2.0 is about is after she's done working with this group, you know, she's on her own and she just becomes the techno master. Like, she understands tech on such a level that she's advancing it into new territories. But so in the one volume, you know, we learn about Puppet Master here. He's doing stuff behind the scenes. His name comes up a few times, and then the last couple chapters are the conclusion of the Puppet Master arc, and that is exactly what happens in the movie The Ghost in the Shell from 1995. There's a little stuff added into the movie. It is only like an 80 or 90 minute movie or something like that, but it feels fucking insanely long because it is mad slow. Because Oshii makes the slowest, headiest, most ruminating, most nobody fucking smiles movies imaginable. Literally, Motoko does not smile in the entire film. And so that movie is the one that made Ghost in the Shell really famous worldwide because it's just gorgeous. It's got all these philosophical deep ideas. It's got tits. It's got violence. You know, it's a classic, and it was a hit worldwide. So,
how popular is this show?
This new show?
Mm-hmm.
It's doing pretty well, I think. It's not, you know, it's not as popular as Chainsmoker Cat, but it's
yeah,
it's a hit.
Chainsmoker Cat's on Netflix also.
Yeah, true. This is on Amazon, but it's
on Prime
Fuck
Video.
Bezos.
it's definitely growing in popularity, and I think the word of mouth spread will help a lot because everybody who wanted Ghost in the Shell to be good again is, you know, people like me who are like, oh my god, it's actually a good Ghost in the Shell. Like, there's been. So, like, the original 95 movie, great. Like I was saying, it adapts this Puppet Master story. But, like, when the guy, the trash man, finds out that his daughter and wife aren't real, in the film, he's fucking devastated. It's, like,
Makes sense,
this
yeah.
really dark, like, grim scene of him realizing this and just, like, that he has no life to go back to because he's just, like, a guy living in a fucking, you know, shell of a house. And
I'm the trash man.
In this anime, he just goes back to work and, you know, it's, like, funny again. It's just like, yep, well, I have a silly dumbass life.
He is pretty depressed about it.
He's sad about it, but like if you see
he gets like a shoulder tap and then he's like back to work.
if you see the way this dude looks in the movie, you're like, oh, that's a man who has lost his soul, like
his ghost.
It's heavy. But again, the film is just really heavy, and like it is trying to just single out the philosophical implication of identity that like it is a big part of what this story is exploring, but it removes all the jargon. It removes all the sci-fi, like, fun shit. It removes all the comedy and personality stuff, the political stuff. It's, like, just the sci-fi implications philosophically. That's all the movie's about. And then Standalone Complex actually adds in a lot. Like, it adapts most of what's in the manga, but it kind of peppers it in between doing its own shit and, like, it's more modernized because the internet actually exists and is commonplace by the time that show gets made. So it has way more to say about the internet than this story is going to. But my favorite thing about this new anime is that it's like retro futuristic because even though
2029.
Yeah, it takes place 3 years from now.
Yeah.
And like they didn't change that, you know. They were like, no, this is an alternate timeline, basically. Like, this is alt history.
Well,
it's no longer futurism.
I don't even know if it's necessarily like it could happen in 3 years.
There were 2 world wars.
That could happen in 3 years. I mean, what Fahrenheit 451? It's like the wars are 30 minutes or something.
I have not read that, but
It's been
it's
a decade.
Like pretty early in the book. I want to say it's within like the first chapter. There's like a moment where they see like bomber planes go off, and then they're like, "Oh, I guess we started a war." And then they see the bomber planes come back like 30 minutes later, and they go, "The war's over."
I mean, you could argue that we have been through a bunch of world wars and just didn't call it that. You know, like depending on how you see war, we could be
maybe.
considered in a world war at the moment. But they're just not calling it that. They don't want to make people freak out. And also way less people are dying. Like World War I and II just had a catastrophic number of casualties, whereas modern warfare is more Call of Duty video game bullshit.
Modern warfare is literally
It's not so much Call of Duty as much as it's just like, here's a drone, it just
Yep.
Yeah, all right, there's 30
Call
people
of Duty
dead.
kill streaks.
Yeah, it's Call of Duty if you always had a kill streak. Yeah. Oh, that's awful. Anyway, do we have anything else to say about Ghost in the Shell?
If you want to hear me talk about it more, I am going to be covering it very extensively on Nova's anime blog. I did a video about the first 2 episodes talking about the politics and philosophy of the show. Probably after episode 4 comes out on Tuesday, I'll do another video about more focused on the technology, because I only really started to fully understand the technology after watching several times and reading the manga. I was like, I think I'm starting to get what's going on here. So
Yeah. Like I didn't even realize that it was fucking nanobots. I thought it was like the cloud, but that's like yeah. I mean, if this was written in like the 90s, then no, the cloud wouldn't have really been a thing.
I think Masamune Shiro basically understood technology as it stood in the 90s better than any other writer ever has. And he was extrapolating, here's what happens if this technology keeps improving. But like the conception of what the internet would actually become, the effects it would have on society, none of that was understood yet. Standalone Complex, on the other hand, still feels very modern in that way of like, yeah, this is what the internet actually is.
This is the internet, y'all. Boom. Boom.
Highly recommend you watch, if you like this anime, watch the 1995 film, watch Innocence, the sequel, watch Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, which is 50 episodes and a movie, and don't watch anything the fuck else. It all sucks.
So the last question is, what are we covering next week?
I think we should do Green Yuri.
Is that the Nirvana one?
Yeah, the one with the Nirvana opening.
Oh, it's called Green Yuri?
No, people call it that because the manga is green.
Green, and it's Yuri.
It's what's it called? The guy she liked wasn't a guy at all.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Nirvana anime.
I think that's the anime I've heard the most about that we haven't covered yet this season. There is a lot of anime this season, so we might end up sticking with this season through this season.
Whoa, big season, y'all.
Big season.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
I'm going to go pee.
And we're going to jump into
I haven't read the manga, so I will be absent for this
and
next
didn't listen to the album.
True. I have heard most of the album, so I'll say a little bit about it, but I have nothing to say about Dungeon Meshi. Although I have read the first volume of it, but it was a decade ago, and you'll say everything I would have to say, I'm sure.
Probably. We'll move in to Dungeon Meshi here in 3, 2, 1.
WAMMBS.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Big thank you to the patrons. If you want your name up here like these folks here, you can go to the link in the URL in the description.
Enjoy episode 2 of Mags, which just released.
Big drop, big drop. Episode 3 on the way before too long.
Allegedly.
Not alleged. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Episode 2 is out. It's not alleged anymore. And we're going to say a big thank you to Ari Mayhewan, Gary Always, Duncan264, Last Isis, Drew, and Mark Moon. If you want to make me have to fucking say like 1,000 names,
Green Yuri is not out
need
yet.
to be on that screen. Green Yuri is not out yet. Oh, ugh. We'll have to think of something else. This right here is our names. Although Trixie is literally gone right now.
Yeah, she's not just not on camera. She's not here. She is not with us for this segment.
And we are talking about Dungeon Meshi. Oh, Dungeon Meshi. All I could see is that it said that at the end of like the first chapter, like, oh, Dungeon Meshi. And the anime, every episode ends with him like sounding like he's coming. Like, oh, Dungeon Meshi.
So when this anime came out, we watched some of the first episode, and I'm like, yeah, this is fine. I can't cook any of this though, and so I stopped watching it.
Which is kind of not true. They are real recipes, just using monster parts.
Yeah, and I can see the substitutes in some cases, but like, the fuck am I gonna use to substitute a slime?
Well, I think it's like gelatin, right? Like,
hold on.
What do they make with it?
Pause. I'm gonna edit this into the last part. Found out Green Yuri apparently not out yet. So instead, we're gonna do Jadugar, a witch in Mongolia.
Look.
It's another Science Saru show. It looks really cool. It's about a witch in Mongolia.
Oh, I thought it was about a pirate in France.
Jadugar. That's what we're doing next week. All right, continue Dungeon Meshi.
Ooh, and when I'm back, well, I was frozen like that was
Our
crazy.
ghost just got hacked again.
Yeah. No, yeah, I would think that a slime is like gelatin. They made like they made noodles out of it actually. So
They made a couple different things out of
yeah.
it.
Uh,
I like the anatomy of it all. That's fun. I liked the evil horses are kelpies, and I liked when they did the, you know how you see like the cuts of beef things at a butcher
Yeah.
shop. I liked they did that with the kelpie. I thought that was cute.
So, what would you score it out of 10 out of these three?
7.
Okay, I'm like a strong 9.
Okay.
So you're going first.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's cute. It's fun. It's hey, we're running into this dungeon to save my sister. But also, how are we going to eat? And so they traverse the dungeon. They find a monster. Well, rather, they traverse the dungeon. Main guy is really obsessed with eating monsters. They meet a dwarf whose whole thing is hunting and eating monsters. And then it's just kind of, yeah, we're going to save my sister. Let's eat this monster real quick, though. And so they do that. It's neat. It's fun. Just, not my favorite looking thing. It looks fine. The dwarf is cool. The elf is kind of annoying, but that seems to be the point.
Marcel is awesome. I love Marcel.
Yeah.
That elf's reaction faces like have dominated the internet for 10 years.
Yeah, the anime.
No, even the manga. Like she
Even the
was
manga?
all over A back in the day. Like back at a time where I was still on 4chan, I was seeing her everywhere.
Yeah. So, well, what did you just said it's not like your style?
Yeah, I don't know. It looks fine, but it's not as pretty as some stuff I do like.
Yeah. So you're just saying the visuals aren't that strong.
Yeah, the
Which-
food looks great, but the
I
actual
can say that the anime definitely improved the visuals
yeah,
by a lot.
I like the dwarf guy a lot. He's fun.
Yeah, Senshi's awesome.
It's cool that
there's
he's
almost
like
nothing better than Senshi.
the farmer of the dungeon or the what like the
It's like a keeper.
yeah. It's cute. It's fun. What would have made it a 10? A little more plot. Just a smidge more. Every now and then we get weird little offshoots of like, hey, this is an adventurer we know, and they're gonna help us for a little bit here, and then they're gone.
Yeah. I will say the plot does thicken because I watched the whole like all of what the anime has right now, and I mean we did get into when they fight the red dragon. That's in the first 30 chapters. Fight the red dragon, they kill it. They sort of save.
I really liked the mollusk sword. He's really fun.
Yeah, the mollusk sword, who kind of works similar to Bilbo's sword. The
It
one
like
that
detects
shows- yeah.
stuff around. Yeah.
Because it detects monsters. But what I like so much about Dungeon Meshi is that it does a lot of like subtle world building where it'll just be like it introduces something and it's like that's kind of cool, and then you like learn something so broad about the world where it's like, but it never like just goes like, oh well, this is that, like there's elves and dwarves and stuff like that, and then it just like sort of slowly introduces you to like
Orcs.
what all of that is, and like how they like interact with each other. And now there's like other kingdoms, and once you get into people's backstories and shit, like Laios's backstory where he's like kind of like a nobleman that was a bit of a failure, so he was just like,
I'm
I'll
gonna
be an
eat
adventurer.
monsters.
Yeah. And then he sort of becomes obsessed with the idea of eating the monsters while he's in that dungeon. And then Fallen, right? Not Farron,
Who?
the sister.
Yes, it's Phelan.
Yeah, I think it's Fallen. And like she basically is like a super prodigy at magic, but is also kind of like a social failure. And she just really loves her brother, so she just follows him. It's like the subtle storytelling and world building that is around just like it being kind of a cooking show,
Yeah.
which it's clear that it's like this person is really into cooking, is really into D&D,
Yes.
is really into anatomy.
Oh,
with
I also really
cooking.
liked that the mimics are crabs. I thought that
Yeah.
was cute.
Really cute.
Damn, B. Turn your notifications off.
And then they're really into just like comedy. Like it's really goofy. and I love the characters. I love all the D&D aspects of it. Um,
Treasure bugs are
the
cool
like the only thing that doesn't make it a 10 to me is probably also just that it takes a little too long
to get going.
to get into the plot, which like yeah, the whole idea is just that they're on a adventure to save Fallen, right? But then
After she gets out of the dragon, is she standing?
like is she like good?
No, as opposed to fallen.
I don't remember. I was like skimming
Skimming
through
through
it
it.
because I already watched the anime. How did the 30 chapters end? Did it just have her revived?
I think so.
Because like okay, so right after she gets revived, right? So they do like a dark magic ritual because she was too digested in the dragon to be brought back normally. So
Even though the dwarf said, "Oh, dragons take a while to digest." Fucking
yeah, well,
dwarf.
he was right, but they took too long.
Yeah.
It took them way too long
Because they were
had to take
eating
so
too many
breaks.
monsters.
Yeah, they had to take a ton of breaks.
Cooking takes time,
But-
y'all.
The
When you
fucking-
said "damn B, turn off your notifications," I was just like, "There's only one reason."
Oh, I know who it
I'd
is.
get multiple notifications in the middle of the show, and it's Landon sending me weird pictures of Shane and editing cigarettes into your mouth.
what the hell?
He sent me the same thing.
That's funny.
And it's not even the current WAMMBS.
Yeah, I'm wearing a different shirt. That's really funny.
Oh, he sent these to me. I had never noticed.
I've seen that one, I think. Anyway,
Fucking
yeah. So,
win.
Marcel has to use a dark magic ritual, which is when they all learn that Marcel knows dark magic, and it's like they're like, okay, that's super legal, and you're going to get fucking arrested, and they get found out for that like really fast as well. So there's like this whole subplot that's happening where it's like they're kind of running away from being like almost arrested now. Like they have to run deeper into the dungeon, not only to continue saving Fallen, but because Marcel might get arrested. But it's almost immediately after they save Fallen, the dungeon master shows up and like fucks Fallen up.
Oh.
So I don't think that happened in the exact 30 chapters. It's probably chapter 31 is where this happens.
Real Yush said once the plot gets rolling, it doesn't stop in the second half of the manga. Way more interesting character dynamics and exploration.
Yeah. So Fallen's like alive. They take like a bath in a super Yuri scene where Marcel and Fallen are like taking a bath together.
Nice.
And then the dungeon master shows up and fucking like transforms Fallen into like a half dragon, half cockatrice, half fallen creature. And then
they hunt her and eat her.
they think about it. Yeah, there's a part of Laios that's like, my sister's like a monster, you know. But she shows up, and in the anime there's like a close up of her like her boobs, and it's boing, and like everyone goes like whoa. But anyway, she shows up and she's like brutal and like just she's absolutely just a monster now. And they're like, oh fuck, Fallen is like fallen, you know. And then she flies away, and then they're like, oh well, we need to like save her. So now it becomes more so that they have to take down the whole dungeon and the dungeon master in order to actually ultimately save Fallen. And a lot more shit gets like serious after that.
And
But until that point, yeah, it's mostly just like, all right, this chapter is here's this monster, we kill it. Here's how we're gonna cook it.
yeah.
Like, pretty soon afterwards is also Senshi's backstory, so you learn like why he's been cooking monsters for 10 years.
He's just that cool. He's that guy.
It's that, but also
He's been
there's, like,
exiled for dark magic.
no, but there's like more to it. He's super traumatized.
Oh, well. That's why his
But-
eyes are so big.
Yeah, he's got the goofy fucking circle eyes.
Oh, sorry. Jumping back to Ghost in the Shell. The fucking crows. I loved those fucking guys. The little crows with they had fucking huge eyes. It was really, really funny.
I can't remember those. Yeah, just that's what I like about it. All the subtle world building, subtle stuff that is thrown in there under what is like somebody who's really obsessed with cooking and decided that it'd be really interesting to turn D&D monsters into. My favorite character is probably Laios.
My favorite character is probably the dwarf. Close second, the crustacean sword. I really like him.
Yeah, specifically the mollusk sword.
He's just cute. He's funny.
Yeah.
I did like the living armor explanation too, which is where the mollusk sword comes from. But I thought, oh, this is neat. Okay. Or the what was it? Fuck, it was. Oh, it was the giant parasite out of the squid, and it's like, oh, that's eel. That's just a parallel for eel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was neat. It was fun. Not my favorite thing, but not bad at all.
I think what made me depressed was when they killed the red dragon, and then they had to use so much of the body to save Fallen, and then they only got to eat it one night,
Damn.
and then the dungeon master like deletes the rest of the body.
Boo.
Boo! Fuck you, dungeon master. Which also, the way the dungeon master first gets introduced is really interesting because
I gotta piss.
you have like no idea what's going on. So Laios is like going into a living painting, and the living painting is like of this kingdom that is like falling into ruin, and he's like, I'm just looking for food because they like were in a dry part of the dungeon where there was like no monsters. He's like, there's got to be food in here, so he starts eating food in the paintings, only to find out that as soon as he leaves the paintings, none of the food was real. So he comes out and is like hungry. But while he's in the paintings, he runs into a dark elf, and he's like, oh shit, like I got caught, and the dark elf is like really fucking angry, and the dark elf's like, you're not supposed to fucking be here. What are you doing in my fucking painting? And then Laios is just like, what the hell? And he like gets saved from the painting, and you don't find out that that's the dungeon master until way later, where this dark elf shows up and is just like, I'm all powerful and can alter reality around everything and summon things at will and turn fucking Fallen into a dragon creature and is all powerful. But they get referred to as, I think, like the what is it? The crazed mage or something like that. And it's also sort of revealed that the reason why dark magic is a taboo and why Marcel shouldn't know it is because it turns you into this. Like, the reason that the dark mage is like this is because they dabbled so much into dark magic that they like went crazy. And the paintings are also, it's like alluded to that is the kingdom that this dungeon turned into, that the dark mage was like the number like one side of the king, and the king like died for some bullshit reasons, and the dark mage is like super mad about it and is just like unleashing a bunch of fury on the world, but is also crazy because of the dark magic abuse.
Merrick24
Cool
said it kind of gets more Lovecraftian horror vibes as it goes on, and you mentioned going into a painting, and I'm like, wait a minute, painted world? Lovecraftian horror?
Dark Souls?
Bloodborne? It actually, another thing that occurred to me is everyone I've ever heard talk about why this anime or manga is good is they always say it's like a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, except they eat the monsters. But hearing it becomes Lovecraftian horror makes me think, oh, so it turns into Call of Cthulhu as it goes.
I guess so. The anime doesn't get that far, and I didn't read.
Has anyone made like a Dungeons and Dragons where you can eat the monster? Because I know that's a big thing of like,
I mean, yeah, if
making
you
your own
want it
spin
to
on
be that
Dungeons
way,
and
then-
Dragons.
I'm sure that people have DM'd that, you know, because you can always just make the rules whatever the fuck
I mean,
you
all
want.
you gotta do is say, and then do you want to eat them?
And like, what are you? Well, you'd have to make some kind of systematic like
if you want it to
rule
be
set.
interesting, yeah, it's got to be like, well, okay, so you gotta find the poisonous spot. Roll of d20.
Yeah.
But like,
Shade,
could
you
also
play
just be like, eat 'em.
D&D. How much does this remind you of playing D&D?
No, I mean it's a lot. Like, whether or not you want to say that these are just mythical creatures, and of course they're all together because every fantasy thing has all these creatures, is one thing. But also, a lot of them function the way that they do, like the cockatrices and the basilisks and stuff like that. And the way that they are shown in it is closer to the way that D&D would describe them.
Yeah.
So it's like, it feels pretty D&D
The
inspired.
fact that it has, like, especially in the manga, I'm sure the anime probably adapts this in some fashion, but there's like pages that are just like every detail of a monster, like its anatomy, what it can do.
Lapusha said, I'm trying to think of any anime or manga of Lovecraft's work directly. I don't know, but there is Naruto-san.
I'm glad you said what I was gonna say.
Which is just, I mean, it has nothing to do
It's a
with
Moe
Lovecraft.
girl show where the Moe girls are supposedly Nyarlathotep and Cthulhu.
Well, it's all of them. It's all of the like Lovecraft.
All of the Lovecraft monsters are cute little Moe girls in Tokyo doing normal Moe girl shit.
It's a harem
So,
anime. Yeah.
Italia, but for Lovecraft.
Yes,
monsters.
kind of.
I don't think Italia is a.
Moe girl. It's Moe boys. But,
It's Moe everything.
Oh my god! I
They're-
just fucking said it. The harem.
slice
I
of
don't
life
think,
harem.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
that
Hetalia is not a harem.
like there's a very clear like focus on the main character getting all of the women, and all
Yeah.
of them are women.
Okay.
So
Bum, bum, bum.
oh damn, I was gonna ask this before Shade went up to pee, but do you know about the fantasy big three?
What does that mean?
So you know how in manga there's the big three?
Sure.
No, this is the manga fantasy big three.
Ichi the Wit? No.
Nope.
They're
They're all about a decade old. So Delicious in Dungeon is one of them.
Freerun?
Free Ren is another one. Although
Have I-
that's actually the newest one,
Have
I
I
think.
seen or read the last?
Yes. You've seen and read it
Sword Art Online?
recently.
Oh. Oh no.
Fantasy Big Three, not video game Big
Tower
Three.
Dungeon? No. Yeah, I don't know.
It's Witch Hat Atelier.
Oh, okay.
So Witch Hat, Free Ren, and Dungeon Meshi are people have called them the fantasy manga Big Three because they're all extremely successful, beloved by a lot of the same people. I think we talked about in a different episode the meme that the blue-haired girl from Atelier is actually the child of Free Ren and fucking Himmel. There's no fun little interconnected memes like that for this one, but yeah, they are the fantasy big three. Which is your favorite of the fantasy big three?
Probably Witch Hat.
I thought you might say that. Yeah.
I don't know. Witch Hat is the most interesting to me. Freerun.
You also haven't read the Free Ren manga either. You've
True.
only seen the anime, but you have seen all of the Free Ren anime, I think.
We got Freeman, Dungeon Meshi, and
Witch
Witch
Hat.
Hat.
Yeah. What's your
Okay.
favorite of the big three fantasy manga?
Freeman.
I figured. Yeah, I forgot. Free Ren's like one of your favorite manga.
Yeah, I love Freeman.
If we're talking manga, I mean, I haven't read Witch Hat, so it would be really unfair for me to judge it. I've only seen like 6 episodes of the anime, and Free Ren would be my definite favorite. I also have only seen like 1 episode of the Dungeon Meshi anime and read the first volume. so-
I think for me it goes Freeman and then Dungeon Meshi and then Witch Hat, but they're all
Interesting.
close. I think they're all great, like really, really good.
Bird put Witch Hat as his number 1,
Yeah.
even above Free Ren, which he's seen the
Bird
whole
is really
anime of.
into like power systems and complicated
True.
strength systems,
True.
which Dungeon Meshi has none of.
That's why I watched all of Shaman King.
Yeah.
Which, like that's another reason why people compare it to D&D is that the point of D&D is that you're not like overpowered, like you're just
Right.
an adventurer, and that's kind of how Dungeon Meshi is. Which Freeran is overpowered herself, but everyone else is more or less toned down, and there's not like a concrete power system in that show. It's just like there's magic.
Mana. Have you ever heard of mana?
Ooh, we got a bunch of comments here. This manga really reminds me of Dark Souls 1, and particularly how both present these fantasy spaces and kingdoms. The water part of the dungeon looks and feels a lot like New Londo, for example.
Interesting.
Yeah, where the kelpies are and the like weird lizard
I mean,
guys that like
it's
make the illusions.
entirely probable that this author has played Dark Souls. So
New
Yeah,
Londo,
it is probable.
Same as the old Londo.
it's actually interesting because when I think about it, I don't know of a lot of anime that has like an obvious Dark Souls influence, even though video
And
games
the
all
thing is-
take influence from Souls now.
Yeah. The thing is about that is that they also could have just taken inspiration from Kingsfield. Like
True.
Kingsfield has a very similar like water area
Yeah.
and just like a lot of D&D and Lord of the Rings inspiration
Yeah.
involved. Real Yush said it reminded me a lot of Made in Abyss with the exploring further down into more wild, weird layers, freaky creatures, and people who go crazy. Not as brutal and sad though. For real, yeah, it's not nearly as brutal. But yeah, like just kind of going down a sort of mega structure. Like the tower is pretty similar. What was it called?
Tower Dungeon.
Tower Dungeon.
Yeah.
Also,
That's
kind
what
of similar in
this
concept.
reminded me of the most.
Yeah. Although in Tower Dungeon, it's paced super fast,
Yeah.
and they fly through floors like it's nothing.
But there's also an elf. The main character is also a secret noble.
Chat, what's the manga we need to cover next week?
Pedro also said the author has definitely played DS1, and in fact, she plays a lot of Western art.
Oh.
Ooh.
Which
Okay,
Western
Landon said, "Go
RPGs
sick."
tend to be way more Dungeons and Dragons based.
Yeah.
Literally like some of them are just adaptations, Baldur's Gate
You know what's
or
crazy?
Neverwinter Nights or any of that
And
shit.
and I don't even know if people have really made this distinction before, so maybe it is a video I have to make. The influences of World of Warcraft, like what influenced World of Warcraft, and it's like so clear. 'Cause, like World of
Mhm.
Warcraft is obviously super influenced by Lord of the Rings,
Mm-hmm.
but also super influenced by Game of Thrones and the Song
A
of
Song of
Ice
Ice
and Fire.
and Fire.
And I don't know if people really make that connection.
They wouldn't, because Game of Thrones wasn't popular until it was a show. But
Right.
the books are like from the 90s,
Yeah,
right?
they're old.
Yeah.
And then the like way that the universe gets expanded is very like Silmarillion esque, but also kind of just Bible esque.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Land of the Lustrous,
Oh.
Fool Knight. What is that?
I've never heard of
Got
Fool Knight.
2 One
Oh, wait.
Pieces.
I think that might be one of the new.
Lapucia said, "Have you finished Akira?" And also seconded.
Land of the Lustrous.
Yeah, they're never gonna stop trying to get you to do One Piece. Shade just refuses.
The hype of the One Piece is real, but also I put a goal on it.
Oh, what was the goal again?
It was either 1,000 subscribers on YouTube or 25 patrons. I think the patrons is a little harder to get. So let's get these fucking subscriber numbers up.
Okay, so Fool Knight is a manga that's been going since 2020. It has 13 volumes and it has an anime coming out supposedly this year. Coming to Netflix. Let me see what it's about real quick. For 100 years, a thick layer of clouds has enveloped the planet and no sunlight reaches Earth's surface. As a result, plants have withered and there is a rapidly decreasing amount of oxygen in the atmosphere. To breathe, humanity has
Yellowstone
developed a technology of transfloration, which allows humans to be transformed into plants. Originally, only terminally ill people were selected, but the promised high
I've heard
reward
of
has
this.
also attracted. That's good enough for me. You're doing Fool Knight.
All right, we're doing Fool Night. It's about Yellowstone going off, and it starts the events of Expedition
They
33.
turn people into plants.
um,
That was a pretty obscure reference.
Gary
I guess
always
the main
says,
character is.
I was memeing, but the people agree. Yeah, I mean, obviously people want One Piece. I want One Piece, but I also want it to be special. I don't want it to be just an episode. You know? I want it to
If
be
we
special.
do One Piece, we'd have to do it over many weeks.
In order for it to
Or
be
a
like
special
encompassing.
episode.
Because like, yeah, the first 30 chapters is only really up through like Ups arc.
I hate when, by the way, I hate that the
Orange
plot
Island,
description I was
right?
just reading, because while it does tell you like the basic description of the beginning of the plot, it's obviously like the first fucking chapter and like nothing else. And I hate when it doesn't just tell you what it's like. Like, I don't want to know what happens. I want to know, what is it like? Is it an action? Is it
Yeah, because it could have been
fucking
exactly what you just
thriller, like-
described, but it's like
I watched the trailer for it. I didn't know it was called Fool Night, but
Full Night. What is that like? What is night in Japanese?
Yoru, right?
Baka Ryoru?
yeah, because
Asa
and
mo
Yoru.
yoru mo koi. Oh, this looks pretty as fuck.
And
this
we're
anime.
done. We're done. We're done with Dungeon Meshi. Which means we're moving on to the music.
Wait, what? The Full Night anime is going to be a collab between Studio Sunrise and
Music.
Shaft. I have never heard of them working
Music.
together. That's crazy.
Music.
All right.
Music. That's Daft Punk.
I was kind of.
It's music by Daft Punk.
Well,
The song is called Music.
Most of their songs are.
Music make you lose control. Let's go.
All right.
Misdemeanors in the house.
3, 2, 1.
WAMMBS.
We are covering Mission to Land by the Darkness this week, but before that, we are liking and commenting and subscribing. I need to see them. It's the action has been down. I'm sitting at work. I'm going, where's my likes, comments, and subscribes?
You're gonna make Shade cry.
Yeah. How can I keep going? And you can also support us directly through the Patreon, like these folks here have. Harry Mayhew on Gary Always
25 patrons or 1,000 subscribers, and we do One Piece.
264, Last East is True, and Mark Moon. Yeah, and if we get 25 or 1,000 subscribers, we'll do One Piece. It's what the people want.
The manga,
because the anime is
I believe in a thing called WAMMBS. Just as in the rhythm of the WAMMBS. There's
And
a
here's
chance
our
we can
names.
make it WAMMBS. And we'll WAMMBS until the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called WAMMBS. Ooh.
Get Joe!
I wanna kiss you every minute,
every hour,
every day.
You got me in a spin, but
Everything is a-okay. We should, before we even talk about this album, we should just address that song.
Touching me.
The Darkness is a one-hit wonder band from
I
the
think-
early 2000s.
Two.
So it depends on where you are. If you're from
Because-
England, you've heard some more of their songs.
Well, but I've
Get your
heard-
hands off of my woman,
and
motherfucker.
I believe in a thing called love.
So it depends on how you define a hit, because it's about which chart are you looking at. I Believe in a Thing Called Love was like a real charting hit song, whereas Get Your Hands Off My Woman, Motherfucker is like more of a cult hit. It was on the radio for a little bit, but you won't turn on the radio and hear it today. You could literally put on the alt rock
And hear I
radio,
Believe
you
in a
will
Thing
hear
Called Love.
that
Yeah.
song.
The thing is that I feel like I heard of I Believe in a Thing Called Love on MTV in like 2007 probably. And then I Get Your Hands Off My Woman I didn't hear about until like 2010.
Interesting.
Somehow, and-
Because back in 2003, I knew both of these songs. When this album came out, I Believe in a Thing Called Love, huge radio hit. I loved it immediately. Me and Victor, used to sing it all the time. You would have been like 6, 7, so you might not remember it. And I knew Get Your Hands Off My Woman, Motherfucker, because of my mom had heard it at like her job or something when she worked at like an alt rock store.
Did they deserve better, Trixie?
So there is a great Todd in the Shadows video about that song, One Hit Wonderland, and he thinks
is
they
that-
deserve better for
Is
sure.
that why Gary always said, "Look
Yes.
who's
Yeah.
Trixie in the shadows." All of a sudden,
Yes, did they deserve better is the last question he asks in each episode of that show, and he was like, "The Darkness fucking rules. This album fucking rules. They did deserve better."
well, didn't he like beat his wife?
No, he did a bunch of coke. He became so in the two. Maybe he. I don't
Todd
think
in the
so.
Shadows? Or?
No.
Okay.
No, the
The
lead
lead
singer of The
singer.
Darkness had a real bad drug problem, and it fucked
He's
up
a
their
rock
career for a
artist. That's-
while.
Like, you have
Yeah,
to.
not just a rock artist, but an '80s themed rock artist, where like the whole gimmick of The Darkness, so to speak, was that they sounded like AC/DC.
They were glam rock.
Glam. They were a glam rock band in the early 2000s
Glam
when
rock
glam
way
rock
after
was a nostalgic thing by that point. And I actually have seen them live last year with Mom.
Yeah.
Because our,
Oh, yeah, they were doing the free concert.
our mom,
I
it was
actually
not
need to-
free.
I need to go ahead.
It was at the Norva.
And interject. I believe actually the first time I heard the song wasn't from y'all.
Mm.
It was from a friend of mine who was making fun of the music video for being really gay, and was like showing
That's
it
a
to
way
me
to look at it.
because he was like, haha, look at this music video, and then he
Yeah.
also right afterwards showed me the music video for what in the butt.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Your friend
And
is a homosexual.
I think he actually, well, he was my friend at the time. I don't know
Yeah.
anything about him anymore, but I think he was just coming out and didn't
Yeah.
know what he was.
No, egg
but-
tendencies are like if you see men being hot but not doing anything homoerotic, just doing like, being naked, and you're like, oh, this is gay, that means you're gay.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing gay about that music video. There's no men touching each other. There's no
The weird pink creature is a little sus.
Oh,
but-
that is sorry. I've never seen this
a
video. I
giant
had to-
penis monster destroys their ship. Yes, but
No, I'm talking about the one that like molests him. He like gets out of the bath, and then
Yeah.
there's like a fuzzy monster that like molests him. And then he like.
I guess you
That's
could
like his
say
towel.
that's gay.
The
The point of the video is that it's like a parody of a Prince music video. Like, they're pretending to be
just
sexy
think it's
guys,
funny.
and
Yeah,
the
it's
joke
just
is
a funny
that they
video.
are ugly as fuck. Like, the guys in the darkness are not pretty, but they were like, we're gonna be naked, we're gonna be in your face, and
He also doesn't sing that good when he's not in a falsetto. That's my opinion. Of that we
interesting.
haven't given our scores. What do you score it, Bird?
It's like a 8.5 to a 9 for me.
Okay, and then Trixie.
So
From what you remember,
I have not heard this entire album all the way through. I'm literally gonna nope out of this review after a moment. I just had to say, I believe in a thing called love. One of the greatest songs of all time. Been with me since childhood. Super nostalgic. When this band came through last year, our mom got way into them. She loves the fucking Darkness because she downloaded all their albums, listened to
great.
all of it, and she's like, these are amazing.
I told her to watch. I pulled it up on her computer. I don't know if she remembers, but
They also did the.
I told her we were talking about it.
They did the recent Masters of the Universe movie theme.
Oh, nice. That is a perfect fit.
Yeah.
But so when we saw them live, what struck me, particularly when they played, I believe in a thing called Love, is that song is not indicative of what they sound like, because that song is a fast, fun, like 2.5 minute single of a song. And
I think it's like 4 minutes.
when they played it live, they played it like slightly sped up.
Yeah.
And it was just like blink and it's over.
And it has 3 guitar solos that are all awesome.
yeah. 3 very short
That
guitar
song
solos.
is awesome. My score of the album is a 6.
But your score of that song is a 10.
That song.
I think we can all agree.
That song's a legend.
Actually, yeah, I forgot my score on my scale on WAMMBS is different, so I'll give it 100 out of 10 for I believe in a thing called love. But yeah, like most of their songs are like 5 to 6 minute, like they're not nearly that fast and energetic.
Yeah,
they're mostly like very written songs. Like
this album is very like power ballad feeling.
yes, and that's how all of their music is pretty much,
was
aside
like-
from those 2 singles from this album.
Oh, Mom says she's listening, but she can't sign in, so she can't.
I see. But yeah, like the Get Your Hands Off My Woman, Motherfucker, and
Hi, Mom.
and I Believe in a Thing Called Love are by far their like heaviest, fastest, shortest songs, and then the rest of them are like these epic ballads.
Yeah.
And I think they're a band where like all of their music is good, but most of it for me is not really memorable, and it's a little too slow for my attention span and taste.
That is pretty much my exact opinion
Yeah.
of a lot of it.
Yeah.
Because like the first song was like all right, and then I was like, okay, it's just like
Oh,
a
I
standard
love
rock
Black
song.
Shuck.
Yeah,
Talking
it
about a
was-
church getting destroyed by an eldritch monster. Well, it's actually just a
Oh,
big
is that-
wolf.
is that what it's
but-
Well,
about?
that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
And then it goes right into Get Your Hands Off My Woman, and it's like I'm super
Great fucking song.
partial to that song. I'm very nostalgic about it. It's really good. And then Growing on Me was like a boring ballad. I didn't really like it. And then that goes right into I Believe in a Thing Called Love, and I'm like, oh
Just
shit.
listen to the rhythm of my heart.
This surprisingly only has 14 million plays on YouTube, and somehow Love Is Only a Feeling has 19 million,
I love Love is a
which
Feeling.
is crazy. I don't know. I didn't really like Love Is Only a Feeling at
So
all.
a lot of why this band appeals to me is the guitar solos are incredible, and more than that, the singer, the silly fucking bullshit he does all the time, like with getting into really high falsettos, or like Black Shuck has a little bit of this, and the other one is Stuck in a Rut, where he just starts like making noises.
Yeah.
In Stuck in a Rut, he just breaks down into a maniacal cackle, and it's one of my favorite songs ever because it is so well placed.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. He seems like he's having a really good time, and I like that.
He does. He seems like he's having a lot of fun. But after Love Is Only a Feeling, between that,
I don't
and
like
Making
Giving
Out,
Up. I don't like Giving Up. I don't like Making Out. Friday Night's
I
okay.
liked Making Out.
Okay. I really like Love on the Rocks with No Ice. I think as far as ballads go, that's my favorite one on here.
I think it was actually Love on the Rocks with No Ice. At minute 4 was when I was like, okay, I think I'm done with this song.
That's fair.
And then it's a 6-minute long song. It's the longest song on the album. And I was just like, I think I'm done. I think I'm done with this song. And I almost quit the album too after it too. But then I was like, well, there's only 2 more songs.
I don't really like Holding My Own.
Yeah, Holding My Own was kind of a drag. And then I liked the instrumentation on Making Out. It was pretty fun. But yeah, it ends up just being that majority of the songs are just kind of, I don't know, they're kind of standard, just like how I would expect rock to sound. But the drummer's doing a pretty fucking good job. Like, and the
we
guitar
know how
players,
important that is on this show.
he's doing some cool shit.
If you're in a rock band and your drummer doesn't have something stand out, Shade is not gonna listen to that shit.
He's not doing anything like amazing, but it's just that he's
not doing a
putting
bad
in some
job.
good fills. He's not asleep at the wheel, as you know.
Yeah.
What
He's
my
not
problem
going
was with the clutch.
The Clutch.
Whatever.
You mean the Cult?
The Cult,
Or also
no,
Clutch.
Clutch.
Both of
I was
them
talking
you
about Clutch.
complained about.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. He was doing a little more, but yeah, the guitar solos on this album are kind of sick. They're very fucking.
I think The Darkness is like more than you would expect a music nerd band. Like if you like songwriting structure,
Yeah.
all of these songs are very
They're
well
structured-
written.
Yeah, very well.
Yeah.
And like you said, the singer's doing a lot of interesting stuff. I do think that when he's not using a falsetto, he sounds like the lead singer of The Cure, who cannot sing good.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I think I like this guy's bad singing more than I like The Cure's bad singing.
Holy fuck. Both of you going in on The Cure today.
I don't mind
I like
The Cure.
some of The Cure songs. Motherfucker can't sing.
The fuck does he know about singing?
Yeah.
And sometimes that's the appeal. It's the same thing with Billy Corgan. Like that's part
Billy
of the,
Cage the
Corgan
Elephant.
sounds like fucking shit.
it's part of the
Yeah.
appeal for some of the songs. And like, yeah, I like it on some songs. And the songs I'm going, man, he can't sing.
You guys need
Yeah.
to listen to them Crooked Vultures sometime. I do like them Crooked
I have
Vultures.
listened to them Crooked Vultures.
Yeah.
We could do that album sometime.
Which
maybe. They only have
I
one
love
album.
Dave
right?
Grohl's drumming. His singing is very
Gunman.
I'm no fool.
Wait,
But
now I'm thinking about it. The singer from them Crooked Vultures looks a lot
He
like the
doesn't
drummer
sing.
from
He does
Nirvana.
not sing in them
he does
Crooked
not.
Vultures.
He plays the drums on them. The singer
fucking-
is the
Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone
Yeah,
Age
Queens of
is
the
the
Stone Age.
singer on
Whatever.
them Crooked Vultures.
Whatever.
which I didn't know, right? So I
Yeah.
listened to the one album by them Crooked
That's
Vultures
why
that
I like
matters.
them Crooked
And,
Vultures. So
and
Yeah.
I was like, this is pretty good. And then I didn't know what was going on until I was
Yeah.
watching. There was like a thing where Dave Grohl and this like 8-year-old kid were like having like a back and forth drum battle over the internet, which was very wholesome and
fun.
very cute.
Yeah.
Sounds like something that Dave Grohl would do. And he plays a Them Crooked Vultures song, my
Yeah.
favorite one.
is it
and-
Gunman?
No. I
Damn.
don't- And he played it, and he was explaining that it's him and the guy from Queens of the Stone Age. And I was like, really? I had no freaking idea.
And the bassist is John Paul Jones.
Yeah,
of
John
Led
Paul
Zeppelin.
Jones. It's crazy. It's like a
Maybe we'll
lightning
talk about that
group.
album, but for now, The Darkness.
Yeah. So we were just talking about how he's not a great singer aside from when he's in a falsetto, and that's fine. He could just.
I don't agree. Like I
But it's
think
interesting
you can,
that he
so
does
there's
that.
He sings very British.
Yeah, well, it's an interesting thing, right? Because tonality is such a big part of, like, there's tonality and technicality, right? Like sometimes somebody, like, I think technically he is a good singer. You don't like the tone of his voice. You don't
Yeah.
like how it sounds, which is understandable. Like I think like Smashing Pumpkins, he's literally not a good singer. Like his
Nah, he's doing it fine.
I think he has a very interesting and unique voice that in certain songs sounds good and in certain songs makes me want to punch him in the fucking neck.
That is how I feel about, I don't know his name, but the lead singer of Cage the Elephant. I like Cage the Elephant quite a bit, but I don't think he can sing at all. But I also think because their music is so discordant most of the time, it just fits. Like, it does a really good job. Not my favorite band, but it's the only example I have where it's like, oh yeah, this guy sucks at singing. I'm going to listen more.
So note to self, if I need to wake up drinking a Monster directly before the show, just results in me having to pee a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm already drinking beer. And all that vitamin B12 is
me
right
going
to my
between the
bladder.
beer and the coffee doesn't help.
Yeah, because I had to pee.
Yeah, go pee.
It's just
Bird can talk
crazy.
about
It's
this
every
album
single
more.
segment.
You picked it. You've listened to it for 20 years or something.
I had really bad grades when I was in school, and I was constantly getting my computer use restricted, and by that I mean my dad went in and restricted the websites I could use, like you might find on a school website. But what I could still do was play CDs or play
YouTube
DVDs.
Okay.
Sorry, I was like, wait, aren't those CDs too?
CDs,
But no.
DVDs.
So for at least 6 months, a lot of what I consumed was my cousin's old album collection, which was Nirvana, the one, Smells Like Teen Spirit. That album, The Darkness, Permission to Land, which I discovered that through this album collection. I listened to it all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I really love this album. It's very nostalgic for me.
Did you say it was your cousin?
Yes.
Yeah, same here. Like, a lot of my music taste is because of my older cousin had a collection of CDs. I burned them all onto my computer, and that became my taste.
There are a couple other ones too, like Magnets for Bad Energy. That would be a really silly one to cover someday.
No one would know what the fuck we're
yeah.
talking about. If you want an obscure album to listen to, one album by this band, Magnets for Bad Energy, they're like someone his aunt knew.
Yeah, it's funny because
it's a really good album.
A couple times I had asked her about it, and I was like, what is, who are these people? Like, do you know if they have more albums? She went, no, that's just like my friend.
Yeah, rock and roll with a punk edge type shit. It is really good, actually.
Yeah, no, I love that. What else? But yeah, so it was that music along with a couple others. The White Stripes, a couple different White Stripes albums. I got really into that. And then the first season of SNL.
Oh, okay.
I watched the first season of SNL probably 10 to 15 times.
I've never watched an actual episode of SNL.
They've gotten funnier. Again, I don't know. I've seen some SNL skits recently that are funny.
What I have seen is Drew Gooden's video where he was watching an episode from every season of SNL to prove whether or not it ever was just golden. And the answer was no, it always had ups and downs.
Yeah. It's a sketch comedy show.
It's just, you have to throw a bunch
the
of fucking
sketches that
dodgeball.
really stand out, and
The
people
Batsomatic
remember
76.
them forever. Yeah.
Or Matt Foley. What is he?
The Down by the River in a van.
Jane Curtin. Any of her weekend updates. Oh gosh, what
All
else?
right, enough SNL, please. The Darkness.
I don't know if I
Get
have
your
much
hands
to
off
say
of my
about this
woman,
album.
motherfucker.
It's great. I love this album.
We talked about that song. We talked about all the songs.
Bird, I feel like half of the songs you said were just okay. Does the rest of it make up for it?
It's really just 3. It's
No, he said he actually liked it. It was me that said most.
Friday Night and Holding My Own that really aren't like my. Growing on Me is fine, but the rest of them are like some of my favorite songs of all time.
Okay.
Love on the Rocks with No Ice is just so much fun on the guitar. Yeah, it's a 6-minute song, but it's also
I liked that one actually.
It's fun on the guitar, and then it just goes really heavy because it's just like bow, bow.
Yeah, I remember that feeling of like the song transforms and it becomes like a heavier song, and then it has like a long ass like outro guitar solo type thing. Yeah, because we listened to like half of this on a drive home recently, and that's why I was like, well, I heard half of it, but
it's always on a drive.
Yeah.
It's always this song sounds really good when you're driving.
Yeah. We had it on the
Which is
JBL.
usually when I'm listening to them too, I guess. But
Oh my god. I spent like an hour begging Bird to play The Trooper by Iron Maiden, and he just kept playing other shit, and I was like, no, I need to hear The Trooper. I need to hear The
ever
Trooper.
play it?
And then we finally listened to it, and it hit so much harder than it ever hit before, driving, blasting out of a JBL. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, I want
so
you.
what are we
That is
talking about
actually the
next week?
first song I played on my JBL speaker.
Really?
Yeah, really.
So last week I had given you the options of Black Sabbath or Linkin Park, and you picked The Darkness. He picked The Darkness.
I thought that you said The Darkness.
No, he said Permission
said
to
The
Land, and I went, okay, fine, fuck it.
And then I said we're ignoring everyone and going
Well,
with The
the
Darkness.
chat said the reason we ultimately picked The Darkness is because the chat said pick the thing only you guys would cover. And so we picked The Darkness.
Okay. I think I was drunk.
Oh, we were fucking shit-faced by this point in the show last week. That was like the drunkest WAMMBS we've ever done last week.
Drunkest post win.
This is like one of the least drunks we've ever been on WAMMBS.
Yeah, it's some pretty tame
Getting
beer,
into the
which
beer section.
We're about to get into, yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to do Black Sabbath or Iron Maiden
I'm
I'd do
down
Linkin
for-
Park.
or Linkin
I've
Park?
I've never
these.
listened all the way through to
Hybrid
Chaos,
Theory?
Or yeah, Hybrid
If we
Theory.
do Hybrid Theory, I'm gonna end up talking a lot.
For what it's worth, I haven't listened all the way through to an Iron Maiden or Black Sabbath either.
Yeah.
I mean,
Would you rather do Shade, Paranoid, or Hybrid Theory?
Also, sorry, responding to your mom, I do
Hybrid
like
Theory.
Giving Up. Giving Up's good. Giving Up, Giving a fuck. You know?
Oh yeah, give it up, give it up, give it a fuck.
Whoa,
I forgot.
I got
one.
tired of that song. I liked it at first, and then I was like, I'm tired of it.
Give it a fuck. I don't. That's one where like the hook is by far the best part to me, but it's not my type of a song.
My
Ultimately.
mama wants to know where I'm spending all my dough.
Miriam
Honey, all she
Atropa says,
does
Linkin
is
Park,
nag,
let's
nag,
go,
nag."
please. I'll sell my big toe.
I mean, I already
Oh.
agreed to Hybrid. I
right,
picked
Hybrid
Hybrid Theory
Theory.
over Paranoid.
Ding, 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 ding,
You still have to sell your big toe, though. One thing, I don't know
I cannot
why. It
take
doesn't even
this
matter how hard you
anymore.
try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain
The
in
second
due
time we've
Yeah.
done, I start singing a Linkin Park song and you start singing a different Linkin Park song.
Over and over again.
Which that is on this album. So you got that. Anyway, we'll save the rest of that for next week. I could probably sing that album front to back off the top of my head, not having heard it in like years.
Yeah, all right. So really, you also agree with Hybrid Theory. We're doing Hybrid Theory next week.
Yeah, Hybrid Theory. It's a tight, easy listen. It's like
Yeah,
33 minutes or
You
something
know, I
like
honestly
that.
really like that
Really?
album, so
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a pretty positive
12 tracks.
fucking album
They're
section.
all-
next week.
The Hybrid Theory, I think. Well, I'll probably talk about this next week, but it's like all singles. Like every song on there could be a single. Half of them were singles, but it's written in such a way where it's like
There's a
any
real-
of these
there's a
could
lot
be
of good
hits.
shit on there. And with that,
I gotta
we're
pee.
opening up the railway to the beer section. My co-host is disappearing,
Disappearing, if you will.
disappearing, if you will.
Oh, I feel like there's a beer I haven't tried yet. What was the third one? That one?
You didn't try the
Wait.
coffee?
Oh no, I did all three of them. Never mind. I've had them all three. Beer. Oh yeah, I need to address this real quick. Apologies
Uh-oh.
for the fact that I haven't put out the individual episodes for most of the last two shows.
I've just been quiet about it.
So we did a show last Wednesday, and I did not get around to editing any of it before Sunday when we did the other show. And originally I was like, I'm going to release one forwards and the other backwards, and I'm going to have them come out a different one on each day. I never just like set. Typically when I edit this show, like one of the days of the week, I just sit down and do the entire show at once and schedule all the episodes ahead, and then it's done. Sometimes if I don't feel like I have time, I'll edit one or two, come back the next day, edit the rest.
Now you
But
have-
there's two shows, so I was like, this is
Now you have
gonna be
three.
yeah.
I
Well,
think you just need to fucking hunker down.
I was like, it's gonna be like 5-6 hours of constant. Because I watched the whole
Maybe
thing.
you can offload one of them to me or something.
Well,
I don't
here's
know when
the
I'm
other
gonna do it,
issue.
though.
The one we did on Wednesday, for the first like half, my audio is like way quieter for some reason. And well, actually, I know the reason. We hadn't pressed the red button, so it was recording me, but it was not powering the mic because that provides phantom power. So. Ooh, spooky. So with the one episode I have released, like every time I talked for like a whole segment, I had to cut that and boost up the audio on it. And so it's an even longer edit than it would normally be.
So you do that episode, give me the next episode, and then we'll try to pump them out.
I think I could probably get them both done before you'll have time to do that, but we'll see.
If I just don't play video games,
Well,
or like
We couldn't do that to you, Shade.
yeah, can you imagine?
I have Sundays off.
Well,
Not that I'm gonna do it on Sunday because it
Yeah.
would take way too long, but I would do it with the expectation that I can play video games on Sunday.
all I know is that at some point there will be a flood of 3 episodes worth of WAMMBS.
Yeah.
Just like that line from Sword Art Online, 2 years of semen flowed endlessly into Asuna. It will be like that.
I googled that recently to see if that was like
It's
real,
real.
right? So it is real.
It's from chapter
But-
12.5 that was
Yeah.
not in the
So
published
because
novel.
it's a 0.5, but it is the person who wrote it.
Yeah, no,
Like,
Reki Kawahara wrote
yeah.
a sex chapter
It is
that he
real,
released
and
separately from the rest of the
it's
book
just technically not canon, but it actually
because he wanted
just
to
is.
describe them fucking, and he really
Horny
did
motherfucker.
describe 2 years
and
worth
then,
of
and
semen.
then it got popular, and he was like, "Oh shit, like,
Yeah.
hey, that's not real.
Whoops.
Don't listen to that." Yeah, although that's very real, right? Like they get out of the game, they're gonna fuck.
Yeah.
They're gonna fuck. I wish I could comment images, man. You take comments. I imagine that would be really, really abusive if people could comment images.
You really got
Landon
that stuck
would be
in my
in
head.
here ruining.
Yeah,
things.
Landon would go fucking insane. Our chat would just be Landon posting weird dumb
Yeah.
shit all day. But we are moving into the beer in 3, 2, 1.
WAMMS.
Oh my goodness.
Ah,
This-
yes. Big cum paragraph.
That's what it
This
says in
is
chat.
Shade right here. This is Bird right here. And Trixie's off in the corner.
That's
Unimaginable.
Tricks in the corner.
That's
Tricks in the spot. Light losing her religion.
What the hell is this timing? And I'm going to go ahead and throw out a big thank you to our patrons, Ari May, Hewan, Gary Always, Duncan264, Lasthesis, Drew, and Mark Moon. I mean, I'm not used to saying your name yet. It'll get better as it goes.
You could
Big
say
thank
the
you.
moon
If
haunts
you want to be up on here, yeah, you are the only person that has 2 names on here. You're the only space.
Gary
no,
Always.
actually, Lasthesis.
Lasthesis,
Gary
yeah.
Always is one word. But if you want your name up here and you want to make me say a bunch of fucking words, go to the Patreon.
He will be
Link in the
developing a
description.
pokey rap at some point.
Yeah, that's on the table, you know.
Yeah, once we have 151.
Yeah. As soon as we get 151 patrons, that will be coming out. I mean, that's awesome if I got 151. And with that, we're moving into the beer.
Did you mention that the patrons get a podcast?
Oh my
Mags.
god!
Yeah.
The patrons. Whoa! I'm imagining like the screen zooming in or something. Whoa!
You
The patrons
can do
get
that.
a podcast. Editor's note: make the zoom. The patrons get a podcast.
Wait, we can start leaving editor's notes in the show.
Editor's
We have
note.
done
Cut
that.
this out.
There was the Dave Grohl comparison.
Yeah, and the Guts theme.
Anyway, oh yeah, I forgot about that. So we went to a local brewery today.
One of our favorites.
Yes.
Probably our favorite down here.
Well, okay. So you say favorite.
And we're gonna like, comment, and subscribe.
It's called Back Bay Farmhouse, and it is my favorite to go to because it's literally a farmhouse on like an acre of land, and like they've built a brewery and a coffee place.
which we'd never gotten to experience
until today, yeah, and it was good. I got a very, very caffeinated beverage
cold
there.
brew mixed with espresso, which was
Yeah.
wild. I got what I get at coffee shops, which is, if they have it, which is a cortado, which basically means equal parts espresso and milk. I got an 8 ounce, so it was 4 shots of espresso and 4 ounces of milk. A lot of caffeine as well. Not as much as in a Bang energy drink, though.
So this place has it's like an old house that is very interestingly laid out, and it's got a lot of space inside, but more importantly, it's got a massive outdoor area. And they usually have food trucks there and stuff. It's a very popular place.
Pelican Pete's Pizza today.
It's like right on the border of Chesapeake and Virginia Beach on Kempsville Road, but like way down Kempsville Road.
It's a nice place to hang
I
out.
work on Kempsville.
Really? Is it closer to Virginia Beach Boulevard or Military Highway?
Kempsville Boulevard.
Okay, this is closer to Military Highway.
Oh, okay.
But those two roads basically
Kempsville is so long of a road.
nearby to us. These two roads that I'm describing form a cross, and then they both go for like 20 miles in either direction.
They do also have baked goods
And
at the cafe.
connects to both of them on like a massive, diagonal.
Isn't Kalos Muffins related to you?
Yeah, that's my younger brother.
Oh
Big shout out.
So yeah, this place is a
We got
local
Marvel
place.
Rivals Pro.
Nerium Matropa said, "Do they do
Yes.
baked goods?"
I just answered that.
And
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
the other thing about them is that they usually have a deal where if you buy 5 to-go
If you
packs,
fill a case,
Yeah.
so like there's like a little
I'll bring
cardboard
it
box. You can fit 4 6-packs or 3 4-packs and 2 6-packs, or I'm sure there's other math there, but
the cats love the box. Every time we get one of those, the cats will sit in it and just
Mostly
be.
Behemoth, yeah.
yeah.
He loves boxes.
But yeah,
Fox cat.
So yeah, if you can fill that box, you get like a 20% discount or whatever. So we plenty of times have done that. Now, historically, my opinion of this brewery has been that it's a really cool place to visit, but their beers are just pretty good and not the best.
Okay.
That said, I'm not sure where I think has the best beers around.
Aslan's pretty good.
Ooh, yeah, actually Aslan that would be my number one in terms of the quality of the drinks. But the 3 we have this week,
They're really good.
liked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Shane,
We're
pick up
talking
a
about
beer
these
and
beers.
Talk about it. Tell us about.
So, what do we rate them?
You know what? How about
I think
this?
we should rate
We
these
always-
individually.
We always fuck up the structure by the beer.
Yeah. So
like,
let's do it this way. First, pick your favorite.
pick my favorite was
Of the
probably the Legend of Zelda one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so this is the biggest reason I was like, we have to cover that one on the show because it'll make a good thumbnail. It's Legend of Zelda themed. The Legend of the Rice
the first
Lager
Legend of Zelda game.
includes
game
Sorachi
cover.
Ace and YET
So-
hops.
I've had this one a couple times.
5% alcohol.
And I don't know if it's like a new acquired taste for me and I like it all of a sudden.
It's got Link
but
on the back too.
It kind of
yeah,
has
it does.
like a creamy buttery taste to it that I'm not
he's got a
used to
beer.
in beer. Oh, he
Hold-
does.
hold
That's
that up.
adorable.
Show them Link
I-
with the
I
beer.
can't get close.
There's 2 links on there. One where he's got the beer instead of a shield. That's pretty great.
It's
And then
not
he's
gonna-
got his sword on the other side.
It's not hard to see because
Yeah.
it's kind of blown out. And then there he is with his sword.
But
Don't
so-
tell Nintendo.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, please, Nintendo, please.
I've had the Legend of Zelda beer a couple times. I think when it first came out, and I wasn't the biggest fan, but I was drinking it, and I like it a lot more than I used to, because
Yeah, I don't know if they changed it, but I think I like it more than I used
Yeah.
to as well.
I think
maybe
it
I'm just
has-
more used to rice lagers. I don't know.
maybe that could be it. It's got, as I said, like creamy, buttery, almost flavor to it. Very
Creamy butt.
Yeah, creamy butt. Very rice as well, and I like that. My favorite is gonna be the Winter's Night Black Lager.
Really?
That's probably my favorite.
I like dark
too.
beer.
That was my least favorite.
Interesting.
Um,
So let's talk about the Zelda one first.
yeah. So the Zelda one. I don't remember how it tasted at all, but it tasted
Here,
good.
try this. I have mine still. It tastes like rice. I mean,
Wait,
we've reviewed other rice lagers
so-
on the show before, and I remember
get it?
feeling like,
Get it?
what? I didn't hear your joke.
Aerate it. Covering all night. Doesn't taste buds.
He's doing the ice cream guy.
Oh, I know what that is.
So, actually, yes, that is. I mean, it works for ice cream. But may I? Another thing.
The first viral video by H3.
Yeah, what I've seen as well, with hanging out with my dad, when he tries beers, this is like a sommelier thing to my knowledge. You go, and you go, aerate.
Yeah, aerate it.
Yeah, no, that's way better than it used to be.
I
Yeah.
would give it a 7.
I'd give it a strong 8.
I'm there at 8, strong 8.
Yeah, I think when we had, I know we had another rice beer on here that I remember saying I thought was better than this one,
Amaranth has a beer?
and I don't remember which one it
Amaranth
was,
is a beer.
but I feel like this one is as good as that one was probably. It's as good as I remember the one being that I said was better than this one.
I love that Lapucia typed that twice.
I mean, everyone's got a beer. It's a matter of can we find it.
We should have a beer
Yes.
at some point.
That'd be cool.
We will.
We will have a beer.
Amaranth beer,
Absolutely.
officially named Essence of Amaranth,
Ugh.
Oh God.
is a specialty pale champagne wheat ale created
That
in collaboration with the
Amaranth is like
Polish
some
company, the
lady,
Order of
right?
Ioni. She's a streamer.
You don't know Amaranth? So Amaranth was
She's
like
a hot redhead.
I'm trying to. Oh, okay. I think I remember.
she
her.
was like the.
I keep
titty
picturing
streamer.
Asmongold, and I'm like, that's not.
Well, they were
Amaranth.
popular around the same time.
Okay.
I mean, I guess Asmongold's still popular.
Yeah.
Amaranth was like the titty streamer. She was like the one that was pushing the boundary for like
Okay,
how
I
much you
do
could
remember
show
her. I do remember
at all times.
She was on
and
Caleb
then
Hammer not too long ago.
She, I think, got permanently banned from Twitch, or just like it was no longer good to be on Twitch, so she
Yeah.
went to Kick, something like that.
All right, so the black one. It's a black lager. The black lager.
Whoa!
The black lager.
Okay.
Hold it up. Let me taste it again. One of you give me that.
Jesus Christ. This dark brew strikes a perfect balance between sessionability and a smooth roasted malt flavor. Expect reminiscent
Yeah,
notes of
roasted.
chocolate, coffee, honey, and toasted bread. Perfect to keep you warm on a cold winter's night.
I didn't taste any of that.
I'm heavy tasting the coffee.
Mhm.
It definitely tastes like roasted coffee.
So, all this tasted like to me was black coffee, like just no, like no milk.
Which I
involved.
drink all day, every day.
I
so
do not like black coffee.
I have one right here. Gonna
I
take
don't
a
like.
sip.
I don't like dark chocolate. I don't like black coffee. I
Shout
like,
out Godot from
I like
the Phoenix
bitter,
Wright
but
games.
not that bitter. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's as good as this Pete's coffee that I have here, but
I get
I
bread
like it.
on the first note of it, like when you first take a sip.
Yeah.
But then after that, yeah, not much.
I would give
I
that.
didn't get bread at all.
I honestly
but
like.
you work so much.
So
and I'm fucking out of money all the time.
so
What's
I
up
had,
with that?
yeah, well,
Fucking economy. Am I
you
right?
got to see Caleb Hammer about that.
Fucking the Hammer Stanley.
So when I had drank that one before this rice one, I had thought that one was better. Now I think I might like the rice one more. I think I might have convinced myself the rice is my favorite, but I still really like that. I'd still give it an 8. But
This is a 9 for me. It
light
checks all
8
my
to this
boxes.
one.
It's a dark beer. It's nice.
this
I would like
is-
to drink this by a campfire.
It's
This is a
interesting because
5 for
dark
me, I
beers are
think.
usually like high alcohol, but that one's like a normal lager level.
They're either high alcohol or they're around
I don't
5
know.
like this
It
one.
just tastes like drinking a black coffee that you brewed 5 hours ago.
The funny thing is that we went through a 12 pack of Modelo Negra as of the last couple nights, which is
Getting really
also
close with this one.
it's,
Yeah, I know.
it's also a black.
Hang on. Now that you say that.
No, no,
Now that you say that. B had been under the impression
no.
that it was...
How many no's till you get to the center of the no?
B
and we're
used to
kinda-
call it Modelo Negro,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
which is
That is
black.
Black in Spanish.
That's black in Spanish, but it is negra.
Yeah, which I assume is also black in Spanish.
It's so it's female.
Portuguese, maybe?
No, it's
Okay,
in
so
Spanish
it's
typically.
sexy.
It's a black lager
Yeah.
called
Cerveza.
anyway. We had some
Cervecita.
Modelo Negras. Those things taste fine, but they're like the worst version of this beer. This is
Yeah.
like so much better than that it's like a crushing tidal wave over it. Also, it actually has alcohol, which the Modelos I am not
It's like
convinced.
4.5.
I'm not convinced the Modelo actually
I don't
has
know. This
alcohol
shit,
in it.
this shit is, like I said, 5-hour-old coffee, which I know y'all drink, and then it's just like it's stuck in my mouth. I almost feel like I need to wash it out.
Are you out of rice? Here, you can have you trade.
I'm out of rice. We
Trade
can
with
trade.
me. Even though I like that one more, I'll make the
I
trade.
appreciate it.
I got something.
The
I
other
can
one
wash
is
your
also
mouth
kind
out
of
with.
just basic. I would give it a 6.
That one I thought was really interesting. So that one's only like what?
Basic is a strange word for that actually, because I thought that was the most unique one.
Really, I thought it tasted just like water almost.
I would give it a 7.
It is the lowest alcohol. It's only like 3.2.
Yeah, it's only 3.5%, and I thought it had a very like. The word I would use was just simply flavorful. Like it just tasted like it hit my mouth all the way. Like all of my taste buds felt something. Here,
Really?
pass me that so I can try to
I
describe
thought it tasted like the least flavor. Like I said, like just water.
I
Like
totally
I could just
didn't
drink
feel
that
that.
without even noticing. But also,
which
it's
is part
3%.
of why it exists.
Yeah, but it's 3%, so it's like, what am I doing?
I caught like a citrusy feeling off of it.
Yeah.
But it mostly like because
Really?
it describes itself as being like the chilled out like drink this while you're fishing beer.
I figured it's
and I think that
it's
it
supposed to be like lemon because of the guy, but like I don't know.
no,
Maybe
it's not a
one?
strong citrus taste. It's like very mild, but I just thought it tasted like. I mean, it does taste like water, but in a good way, like water, but like when you have that sip of water when you're thirsty and it feels like
the
life has
description-
restored.
The description literally says clean, crisp, and light, perfect
Yeah.
for your days off. Whether you're fishing with the buddies, tackling yard work, or just dazing off in the sun, it's literally supposed to be forgettable.
Yeah, I would
And
say
some
it's,
people need that for beer.
but
I'd take this over.
to me
a
that's
Bud.
very unique for a beer.
I gave
like,
it a 6.
Yeah, well, all right.
It's
I gave it a
above
7.
average.
Yeah. My
7,
biggest complaint is that it is so low alcohol that I'm not sure what the fuck is the point. But like,
Well,
it's a
That's
beer.
what I
I'd-
just said,
It's
yeah,
a beer
what-
I would
what's the
give to
point?
somebody who
I'm like,
doesn't
okay.
drink very much. Like
Yeah, I guess so.
if you were fishing with your dad
But
who
is it
doesn't
cheap?
drink very
Is
much,
It, is
like
it cheap like that? Like the reason you have alcohol
no,
like that
I
is
don't think
to-
so.
for it to be
Probably.
it was the
cheap.
cheapest of all of these.
Okay, then yeah, I guess it is a cheaper one. How much was the 4-pack?
I don't know.
It's
offhand.
got to be that you can get like 12 for $11 or something.
Oh, Jesus
Or
Christ.
12 or I don't know, 13.
Well, we're talking
Something
about
like
like
that.
that thing actually tastes good though. Like
Yeah.
those light beers you're talking about that are really cheap taste like
Yeah.
fucking shit.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll give it that.
One of these days
Like-
we need to start.
like a
We need to
Coors-
start reviewing normal beers that
Like a
regular
Coors
people
Light
drink,
is
so we
like
can
a
just shit on
3 or
them.
Also,
Or-
Coors is going to be like a 12-pack of Coors is like $18 to $20.
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Like we've
Really? I thought it was like 14 or like 13.
It's more than that.
no,
I know it's more than that.
No, Coors are only like $13. Yeah, like a Michelob or a Coors or a Budweiser, you can get those dead ass cheap. At least the light ones. But
Okay, I'm wrong.
yeah, they're like way cheaper than good beer.
Gary always said, gonna call this one WAMMBS with 2 A's because I don't think I've ever seen y'all this sober this far into the show.
No, for sure. They're
Yeah,
the weakest.
the alcohol
that was
content
the
is
goal.
really low on
Look,
this, yeah.
Last week, so
We went too far.
last week, not only did we get shit faced, but remember when we were talking about Chainsmoker Cat and we were like, this doesn't make me want to smoke. This makes smoking look disgusting.
Yeah, they went crazy. So everyone in the house was up until 4 a.m. drinking every alcohol in the fucking house except for me. And
The
fucking making
second
so much
WAMMBS
sound
was
outside.
over. The second WAMMS was over. Bird and I, shit faced, walked to the corner store, bought a pack of cigarettes, and smoked at least 2 or 3 cigarettes, while we also shared with our other roommates both bottles of mead that we had sitting on the table. So we were fucked up by the end
that
of
was
the
not
night.
a fun day of work.
No.
I was surprised you went in. Because me
You
and,
gotta make the money,
me
man.
and him did not.
Yeah.
So actually, funny story. I walked in. I was feeling like total shit. I thought I looked like shit, but I walk up to all the other salespeople and they go, "Damn, Zach, you got the hair going on today. You got the
Brother.
5 o'clock shadow." And I was like,
You're like, I'm just tired.
Damn who?
"What?"
Your voice was like 3. Huh?
Anyway, that's
yeah,
it for
yeah.
beer.
Laputia said, is it Laputia or Lapusha?
Lapusha is how we always say
Lapusha,
it. Would
yeah.
you drink one of those beers made from vagina yeast?
What?
Are you
I mean,
not
does
aware
it
of
taste
this?
good?
Yes, I would.
Yeah, sure.
If it tastes
Of
good,
course. I mean, it's been bottled, right? I'm sure it's been tested. if it's being sold.
Does it taste good, or is it just like?
It's not gonna give me like an STD, right? It's
Gonna
not-
call this one
whatever.
WAMMBS with an A+ because I rate this episode an A+.
Let's
Thank you,
freaking go. I got
Cinekyra.
too excited there. I don't know what came over me.
Patreon.com/WAMMBS.
Yeah, go ahead. Go to the description. Patreon.com/waves. Where my penis is shown. So
What?
we're going on to this.
There is no penis on the fucking Patreon.
What do you think this
There's
is? Cold
not.
ones?
Yeah, I was referencing cold ones. I think I'm cool like that, and I'm not. We're
Wait,
good to move on to
Amaranth's
snack
beer
here.
was made with her fucking pussy yeast?
That's-
Are you
that's-
Oh, I
serious?
didn't know that.
It's not like actually.
What do you mean?
Because there's no way she could produce enough yeast.
Well,
to
no,
mass
you-
produce.
Do you know you
Collected over
you
time.
Can,
You
no,
can
not even
cultivate
that.
the yeast.
Oh, just like
Yeast is a fungus. It
Yeah.
grows.
fucking.
You
You just
collect
take a little
sample.
bit of it, put it on some bread, and leave it for like a week, and it'll eat the bread. You ever seen those videos of
Why
like?
aren't more women doing that?
You ever, well, it's
It's more
disgusting.
popular than you think.
No,
Uh,
it's conceptually disgusting.
You ever
but-
see those videos where people have like a living yeast culture and they just
But
like
it's just,
throw
like,
food
really-
into
that's
it and the
like-
whole thing just goes woof and like
That's
eats it like
really
an alien
solid.
monster?
No, I don't think I've seen that. It's really solid.
I don't think as many men
Like,
are fucking
advertising.
disgusting as you might think, but like the guys who are into
Well,
someone like
because
Amaranth,
at the end of the
maybe.
day,
most
right?
women are Christians. They're not gonna fucking
That
sell their
right?
pussy yeast. Like
I just think it's an untapped market.
you're
that
basically
Amaranth is
asking why
really-
doesn't everybody do porn, which is a
No.
good question.
No, because if making beer out of your yeast is as simple as just giving a sample
All
of
right.
your yeast to some scientist,
Would you
they make a
tell
beer
your
out of it.
coworkers that you had done that though?
Yeah.
Are you
Well,
kidding? Yeah, absolutely.
why don't you do porn then? Fucking, you can
Porn
make a
or
lot of
porn?
money.
Porn is significantly more awkward.
Wait,
than
can you
making
make beer out of semen?
yeast?
I don't think that's true. I don't
I
think it's.
tell people about my diarrhea a lot.
You could monetize that. I'm telling you.
I can attest. He does talk about his
Make
diarrhea.
a diarrhea stories channel. Make a YouTube channel where you just describe your diet. I guarantee you would get a lot of followers if you make a diarrhea stories channel. Promise you. And a lot of them will be poop
Or
fetishes.
alternatively,
I'm
diarrhea
not kidding.
ASMR.
Like the poop fetishes will be so like you'll have people who are like, this is hilarious, and
All
then
I'm
you'll have
saying
people who
is-
are like, you're doing me
All
such
I'm
a
saying
service.
is that
Like
at some point, it's no longer like
I've been waiting my whole life
it's
for
no
this
longer
channel.
oh I'm drinking her fucking yeast, and it's more like that's possible. Let me try it. You know, like there's a lot of people that'll.
There was a
that's
band
me.
that
I'm
did
not, I'm
well,
not trying to drink Amaranth's yeast.
there's a number
fucking
of
fungus.
Hang on.
musicians who have done
in this
things.
same vein of what Shade's describing.
Yeah.
Would either of you eat dog or cat?
Yes.
If
Yeah.
it's in a burger, yeah. My motto is if it's in a burger, yeah. But
My
yeah,
motto
there's,
is if it's in jerky.
there's been a bunch of like period blood experiments like that. Like there's a vinyl record where like the singer's period blood is in the vinyl, like making the splash effect. You know?
Really?
Yeah. It was I think.
But does it
Pussy
sound
Riot.
good?
It was some kind of pussy band.
Wait, who has a yeast infection? Apparently Amaranth.
I think it was Perfect Pussy was the band.
Vaginas naturally contain small, harmless amounts of yeast. If it becomes a big problem, it's a yeast infection.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so it's normal to have yeast.
A very small amount, yes.
You don't have to have yeast.
Why didn't they make bread?
I'm pissing.
I'm sure it's happened.
I'm sure it's happened.
I'm pissing too.
This is the piss cast, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Amaranth was beering her yeast infection. Interesting. Well, you know, it's the bird show now. I'm going to steal Behemoth so we can have Cat Cam. Give me 2 seconds. Mr. Cat. I'm sorry. Cat. Ugh. This is... Oh, Banshee's come down too. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Be free. But, you know, Behemoth is here. He's literally laying right over there, and he's very comfy, apparently. Banshee's off screen. They are investigating each other. I just got back to hear Shade talking about diarrhea. What the fuck? Try working with him. Try working with him. Birds' PJs are so cool looking. Yeah, I'll stand up so you can see them. They're dogs. I got this from a thrift store. But yeah, it's just a bunch of fucking dogs. Meshi be meowing. Behemoth, what is your opinion on the socioeconomic status of the United States? He doesn't seem to have any thoughts.
He said, I think that burgers goes really good with fries.
They do. I don't know that.
So wait, you said that, but you weren't referencing that video?
Did you say that those pajamas were $20? Those were like
No, I said I
$6.
got them from a thrift store.
Oh, what were
No,
you saying was
that's what I
$20?
was- I didn't say anything was $20.
I heard you say it was $20 while I was upstairs.
Nope.
What the
Well,
fuck?
I misheard.
Bird is giving Clusterpunk king.
Yeah, that's.
Oh
you know.
yeah.
You are kind of noisy.
No, Bird inherited Clusterpunk and took it farther than I've ever taken it.
What am I wearing? Oh yeah, this is the Gravelord Nita shirt. I think I wear 4 shirts on
Actually, that
WAMMBS.
shirt used to be mine.
Are you wearing
The one that
you
Bird's
mean,
wearing.
I was like, are you wearing 4 shirts right now?
I remember when I
really funny.
bought
No,
that
I mean
shirt.
that there's 4 shirts that the WAMMS audience have seen.
Oh, I mean, I almost always wear these pajama pants and a shirt or the.
But I don't think I've
the
worn the steel
painter.
hoodie.
Yeah, the
one
painter's outfit.
jumper.
This is more what I usually look like with the hoodie and the sweatpants.
That's true. The steel hoodie, Shade will wear that in the hottest fucking weather in the world.
It's a very comfortable. It's a really big hoodie, but I've become extra large, so it's getting smaller. Anyway, we're moving on to the snack in 3, 2, 1. WAMMBS. You're gonna subscribe. You're gonna go down
Cat
to
running.
the link in the description and subscribe to the Patreon so you can get your name right here on this list. Like Ari May, He1, Gary Always, Duncan 264, Leslie, Sis Drew, and Dark Moon have already done, and you're gonna get exclusive content like the podcast mags where we talk about some shit. We talked about Ragnarok. We talked about Fantasy Star Online. You don't even know what that is, but you're about to learn on the Patreon if you give us. I don't know. I think it's $5 now.
I've also heard you can see
Um,
Shade's penis on the
yeah, my
Patreon.
penis
he
might
keeps
be on
saying
there.
that, but it's not true.
I'm
And
right
we need
here.
to
My name is
emphasize that it's
Shade.
not true because Patreon does not allow that.
It does.
No.
What is Cold
You
Ones?
cannot put-
Is Cold Ones just clickbaiting that?
I
don't know.
Are they using Patreon?
So there's all. It's like a long running thing where something will happen on the screen where clearly they're getting their cock out
Oh.
or their ass out, and then it'll say subscribe to the Patreon as they like.
Um,
Anyway,
I don't know.
my cock is not on Patreon. I actually
Yeah.
am not. I'm Shade. This is Bird. That's Trixie over there. We don't care about the monetization on the snack or beer segment because it's.
There is no monetization on the channel yet.
There will be.
We
But-
need what? We actually only need 30 more subscribers and like maybe 1,000 watch hours
God.
or so.
Tell your
Less
mom,
than that,
tell your
probably.
dad, tell your uncle, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your work friend, tell the person next to you on the subway while you're on the train, tell your cat, tell your dog, tell
When you said tell your cat, Behemoth looked up at you.
tell your high school
So,
love crush that you never got
the
to say
snack
hello to,
segment-
but you really had feelings
I
for,
feel-
and now you regret never having said hello to them.
I
Tell
feel
them.
this is the voice of God, by the way. I feel as though the snack section went a little bit astray up until tonight.
Okay.
And the reason is that Shade, you love snacks.
I like snacks.
And you wanted to explore new snacks.
I did.
But we keep getting snacks from places you don't shop at.
Oh.
So today I was like, let's go to Lidl, where you
Lidl.
shop. Lidl.
Yeah, get it right.
I don't give a fuck.
He said it right.
I said, let's go to a place where Shade buys things and try to find if, like, we'll just bring him snacks from the place that he doesn't normally buy.
If someone was like, it's pronounced Lidl.
Lidl. They have signs that are like
Yeah.
a Lidl savings, which makes you think it's little.
No, it's Lidl.
It's a little bit of
No,
savings.
it's
Yeah, but
Lidl.
in German, right?
Yeah.
I is E.
Lidl.
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 Lederhosen?
Lidl.
What does it mean?
No, it's Lederhosen.
Later, husband.
Well, anyway, I was like, if we
Oh, I
went
think
to
There's an E there.
if we went to Lidl and we got something that Shade would not have bought because he's like, I don't know if it's good.
Yeah.
So we got the $5 truffle
There you go.
pralines
Yeah,
box.
I think I've seen this before and never bought it because
exactly.
We've got 8
truffles.
different
and if
truffle
you love
pralines
it,
in here.
maybe you'll get it again.
yeah, maybe I'll go like,
$5
oh,
is a
my
pretty
God.
good deal for fancy
That's
chocolate.
a lot of chocolate for $5.
Yeah.
There's only 2 of each, which means somebody has to sacrifice one to me because I want to eat one.
No.
Well, there's a lot of them.
There's only 2 of
so
each.
much variety.
So hang on, I'm gonna try and do something here because
They're
It's
not
nice to
organized like
have-
right next to each other.
I'm gonna put
with
this
the-
in here because
chaos.
this way we can actually see what they are.
Yeah. There's appears to
Sol,
be
Sol said little lunchich.
4.
little
There's
long
12 truffles total.
No, there's 8. There's 16.
Oh,
And
there's
there's 8
16.
different kinds.
Okay, yeah, my fucking
So
math
we've got
is
vanilla
shit.
with espresso truffle, which I think is what you have. What do you have in your mouth right now?
Look at the one that there's still one left of, and that's the one.
It was this one.
No, that's
No, it was
the
this
vanilla with
one.
espresso. So you've got mascarpone truffle.
Yeah.
Master what?
Mascarpone.
Mascarpone.
Master Splinter.
Mascarpone.
What do you think of the mascarpone?
Escargot.
Give the other one to
I
Bert.
don't know. It's not great.
Well,
This guy, right?
not off to a good start.
I would
Let's
give
see.
it like a 5.
I don't know. A mascarpone's
Damn.
cheese, if I remember correctly.
Really?
Not a fan of that.
It's dark chocolate.
I don't like dark chocolate that much. But you know what I do like?
Bird
Is
loves dark
white
chocolate, but he looks disappointed anyway. Wait, score it. Bird.
It's like a 5, maybe 6.
you both gave it a 5. Damn. All right.
Um,
Not off to a good start.
I
with
like
this.
white chocolate.
You got the chocolate mousse truffle right there.
And Bird does not
Oh.
like white chocolate.
I like
so-
Mises.
Put it between you so you can fucking both grab them.
Oh, my fault.
What you got, right?
My fault, original gangster.
Sorry, Senpai. I'll make sure we do things right next time.
Empty the compartments of your
Whoa.
pantaloons.
You got to be a dub actor now.
We're doing it at the same time.
Let's cheers. Cheers.
I like that.
I'm not a big fan of white chocolate, but there's like actual chocolate in the center, so it's pretty good.
It's kind of similar to the Lindt white chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
I would give that like an 8.
It's a 7 for me.
Strong improvement over the
Yeah.
mascarpone.
What's the next one?
Do you need any kind of like a palate cleanse
Sure.
in between these?
Grab us some water real quick.
Um,
That's going to be the black currant with cream.
Watar.
Yeah.
It's like Portal 2. I'm not understanding.
She's doing classical music because she said the word palate cleanser.
Yeah, you're doing
What?
fancy. You're doing like wine song shit.
yes,
You know.
Yes, let me go
Imagine we're in a mansion.
my palate is very
Mansions.
much
I knew you were
cluttered.
gonna say that.
I must cleanse it. This is how fat people talk. They
Saying this is how
Upwards of
fat
500
people
pounds.
talk and then making pig noises is
I'm upwards of 500 pounds.
wow.
Upwards.
This looks like
That's
it's
when you
covered in
stack
sugar,
the
too.
letters on top of each other to make new
Oh
words.
my god, that's like Scrabble, but up.
All right, cheers.
building.
This is black currant with cream truffle. Whoa. Oh, I don't like the cream.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh?
Hmm.
I feel like we had similar reactions.
I am watching you both eat and thinking,
I wish I was eating.
no, I'm thinking, wow, this is not the most eventful reaction I've seen.
I don't love the cream, but I really like
You're
the
both
black
just
currant.
like, every single one, you're like,
This was good.
Yeah.
I liked the outside, and then when the cream hit my mouth, I
wait
went,
for the
"Ugh."
cream.
What?
It's a reference.
But then when the cream hit
I
my mouth,
got it.
I was like, ugh. But then I went, okay, wait.
They start to
This-
mix and it's okay.
This tasted like specifically the cream cheese that they have at Papa John's.
Mm.
They have cream cheese at Papa John's?
Yeah, there's
Bird's not a
an
cream cheese
Oreo-
fan, so
I'm
An
not.
Oreo dessert at Papa John's where they have cream cheese and crumpled Oreos.
man, I got this crab dip when we were in Maryland, and it mostly just tasted like cream cheese, and it was so much cream
it's
cheese.
funny because
That's
he was
me,
like, we should order the crab dip.
The
Let's
hell?
get the crab dip. And I was like, isn't that just cream cheese? I don't know if I'm going to want that.
Well, and my thinking was we're in Maryland, got to have the crabs. But my thinking was also we're kind of
Trixie
inland.
Clipsy. Hey, I know I've already
Who
done
the
it, but is
fuck?
it okay to clip these live streams from time to time?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would love that.
Trixie
Who the
Clipsy is
hell
a
runs
Clips channel.
Trixie Clipsy?
That's
Not me.
Seacipher, isn't it?
No, no, I have no idea. They're called Clipsy or Trixie to me.
Oh,
Trixie Clipsy.
wow. I thought, oops.
Nope. I've only ever contacted them through chat on streams.
It's not so much Trixie clips with the stream, but yeah,
She exists.
but she's there.
well, you know.
Let's do this one. That kind
Okay.
of looks like a
This is the orange flavored chocolate truffle.
orange.
Yeah, I do like chocolate and orange a lot.
There's nothing orange about
Have
it.
you ever had the little chocolate oranges where it's like you open an orange and it's like a bunch of little orange slices and they're chocolate and they taste kind of like orange? It's a British thing.
No.
Wait, did y'all score that last one?
Yeah,
Did I?
I think I gave it a 7.
I think also 7.
Okay.
Chocolate.
Suck on my chocolate
Oh,
salty balls. Put them in
That's
your
really
mouth
good.
and suck them.
I like that.
Chef's
Sure, if I
Love
agree.
Shack.
Ooh. We're having like a mental conversation. It's not great
yeah,
for
there's a lot of
podcast.
psychic
No,
energy flying around.
I really love the fusion of orange and chocolate as a flavor. I think it's, really good.
It's like fucking Ghost in the Shell all over again. Like fucking.
Yeah, they're ghost diving each other.
I'm like,
It's
I
like
don't know
Ghost in the
how much
Shell
I
and
love-
Opus and Akira all at once. It's every
It was
manga
like-
of the early 90s.
yeah. It was like I bit into
Late
it and I went,
80s.
okay, chocolate, and then I went, orange, 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 orange.
Orange?
There was nothing. It was just orange now.
Yeah.
Studio that produced the Trigun readaptation.
That tasted like I just ate orange skin.
I love that.
Ooh.
Like
Because
I
it,
was just chewing
it doesn't
on the
have the
skin of an
pith,
orange.
though.
Mm.
It was a very bright,
I'm about to
refreshing
make some
orange.
pith,
Again?
as Mike Tyson said.
Oh.
Not yet.
All pith all over you.
I'll pith all over you.
More chocolate. More chocolate. Do I get to have any of these?
No.
Are either of you full by chance?
Nope.
God damn it.
You don't get to
Do
have
you
any
want
of
to
these.
have? What is this one?
That's the vanilla with espresso chocolate.
You're not having that one.
Oh, wait. Am I right? Yes. That's vanilla with espresso chocolate. These two are
What about
hazelnut.
this one?
That's Madagascar bourbon vanilla truffle.
Madagascar
What is this?
bourbon vanilla.
That is hazelnut chocolate truffle.
Just eat them
You
all.
can
I
have
don't
that.
give a fuck. Okay, well.
All right.
You don't like hazelnut?
It's all right.
You
Wait,
don't like,
Shade, you don't like nut in your mouth?
Do you like Nutella?
Time and again, I don't know, here and there.
Alright, I'm eating it.
Oh,
Firework.
the fireworks have been every night since the 4th.
They got fireworks left.
It is the 26th.
It was like this last year as well.
Like they were just like, all right, we'll just do one a night.
That tastes like coconut, not hazelnut.
I disagree. I think that tastes exactly like
Yeah, I'm picking it
Nutella
up.
with chocolate inside
I'm
of it.
picking it up.
I mean,
Look.
chocolate with Nutella inside of it.
Read you as well.
No,
I
I'm
enjoyed
not-
that.
I'm picking some of it up.
I
I'd
like
give-
Nutella a lot.
I'll give that an 8.
Okay, yeah, I'm thinking like a 7 on that,
Okay.
I think
based on the way you
for
tasted
me,
it.
that's like a 5. I don't think it tastes like hazelnut at all.
Whoa.
Hmm.
It's very coconut.
Are you
none of
sure you
these are
ate the
supposed to
right
have
one?
coconut. Yeah, none of these have coconut.
That did not taste like coconut to me at all.
I'm sorry.
Tasted like hazelnut to me. It tasted just like Nutella.
Look, I eat Ferrero Rochers a lot for no particular reason.
Don't know if you did try the same one. These two don't look super similar.
Gary,
same one.
it might run in the family because my mom does piss all the time as well. But I'm like the biggest pisser I've ever known in my life.
Look, I drank 2 Monsters before we streamed, and I've been drinking alcohol. Both of those make you piss.
and I drink coffee all day, which
All
makes
right,
me
we have
piss,
3
but
chocolates left. I'm gonna go piss before we continue.
I almost guaranteed. I'm like almost guaranteed to have to piss every, like at least every hour, if not every half hour.
Tell me if you recognize this song.
Which maybe I should see a doctor about. I don't know. It sounds familiar.
I don't know how the rest of it goes.
What's it from?
I'll give you 2 guesses.
Like,
You have to guess 2 times.
can you give me a
before I tell you.
category?
Video game.
Do it again. I don't know. At first, I thought you were doing
First
the
guess.
Looney Tunes song, and then
Oh, that's a video game.
what console?
PS3.
Do it again. Little Big Planet.
Yes, that was right.
What song?
I don't know what the name of it is, but it's one of the. It's usually what people would use for like elevator music in the game.
Okay.
So I was doing elevator music. You got it. You were so like.
Honestly,
not
PS3
confident
was
that
a
you got
pretty
it.
big hint.
Yeah.
Because there's
I
only
guess
so many games with memorable music on the PS3.
You remember how Little Big Planet had to like update because one of the songs had a verse from the Quran,
Yes.
No.
which apparently also happened to Ocarina of Time.
Yes. It was well, that one had like Gregorian chanting or something in it. But yeah, they both they both had some line from the Quran, and that is super haram, I guess. It was the Fire Temple music in
Yeah,
Ocarina of Time.
Netanyahu was doing shit way before we started paying attention. So
So what do you want to do next? The white chocolate?
it was
Famously,
white chocolate?
famous Jewish leader Netanyahu definitely was.
I heard that guy was a war criminal recently.
These are facts.
from Mamdani.
Hey, my dude, Mom Donnie.
My dude, Mamdani.
You know that motherfucker is like 2 months younger than me?
What have you done?
What I've done is started a presidential campaign. So when you vote for me in 2028, I can put Zoran Mamdani in my cabinet because he can't run for president because he's not born in the USA.
What is
Alright.
the next chocolate?
If you make me
Let's do this
president, you're
one.
basically making Zoran Mamdani president.
We're doing
is what
the
I'm trying
toffee
to say.
truffle next.
Oh, Toffee.
This one
The
looks
main
pretty
bad
cool.
guy of versus the forces of evil.
Star versus
Star versus
It's-
yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that show.
Toffee.
I did a little thing called inventing anime analysis on YouTube.
All right. It's chocolate. Is this even chocolate? It doesn't look like chocolate.
Hmm.
Kind of looks like a donut hole.
It looks like
It
a
does
donut.
look like a
Kind of looks
donut.
like an
hole.
Ona hole. Whoa.
No, it doesn't. It did look like a donut hole, but not the other thing you said. Vote for Trixie or die, says Neriamatropa. I agree. Or, vote for Trixie. Period. No other option. You're not
This
allowed
kinda
to
tastes
die.
like a red velvet cake with like very light frosting on it.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's not my favorite, but 5.
Oof.
I'd give it a 7.
Okay.
I liked it.
It's a little too
It's
light.
pretty sweet.
Yeah. It's very light chocolate for me. It's not white chocolate, but
Can I be completely honest?
no.
I can't think of a single time I would ever go and get chocolate as a snack.
Lapusha, Zoran cannot become vice president because the vice president has to be capable of becoming president should anything happen to the president.
That was not more important than chocolate.
Anyway,
The
let's
question
do our
was
palate
asked.
cleansing. Let's do our palate cleansing.
Oh yeah, I need some water. Am I supposed to like mouthwash?
No.
You ever played mouth washing?
Mhm.
You have? How was that? Oh. Never mind.
I watched someone play,
Oh, okay.
but I confidently said that I have played.
All right, let's do the Madagascar vanilla bourbon next.
That's the most fascinating sounding one.
So,
I don't know what makes Madagascar
Madagascar
vanilla different.
All I know about it is that King Julian, right? He started like an army of penguins.
Nope.
I like to move it, move it.
What were they?
Like
Lemurs?
Yeah, he's a lemur. They're all lemurs.
Are they all lemurs?
Not all in Madagascar, but his army is, yeah.
Can Zoran become first lady?
Yes.
Yes, actually.
I think so.
I do think so.
He'd be first man.
He'd have to gender transition, but
I think that, it's unprecedented. But
Unprecedented, more like.
if the president...
we've got an abundance over here.
Well, yeah, I mean, if the president was just a woman...
We're doing a pun dance
It's
over
first
here.
man, I believe.
Would they call it
Because
first man?
when Hillary was running and Kamala was running, this was a big thing as well.
I don't pay attention to the news.
I've got
All right,
appendicitis.
let's see. Chocolate.
Okay.
Behemoth wants to jump on you,
I'm not getting bourbon.
which
I
is crazy because everything bourbon tastes just like bourbon.
Very strong vanilla.
We
which
got
is
this
nice.
bourbon coffee
Very
that
strong
tastes
vanilla.
way too much like bourbon.
This is vanilla extract. They put a big drop
There
of
he
vanilla
goes.
extract and then a tiny drop of bourbon.
Yeah, I didn't get any bourbon off that.
I love vanilla though.
Yeah,
That's a 7.
I'm with you on 7.
Lift your arm so Behemoth can come over. Nope, he didn't care. He didn't
Yeah,
care.
he's
He went the
nodding.
other. He's investigating your beers. Oh, he's climbing over the beer cans. Okay.
He just wants to fuck shit up.
I
Alright,
got
this is
the
the last
feeling we
chocolate
should
right
fuck
here.
shit up.
This
Yeah,
one
we should
is-
fucking start a
And
riot.
before we hit this chocolate, let me get a like, a comment,
Alright.
a subscribe, and let me hear how riveting was this snack section out of all out of all the way of snack
There
sections.
might be some editing
How
in this
exciting.
one.
You know, if you were a frog, I think you might find this segment riveting.
Ribbit. How fucking amazing. And we had great commentary as we
A real
as we,
abundance.
chewed on these chocolates.
So
Now let me get this chocolatey ball in my mouth.
this is vanilla with espresso chocolate truffle. What's up, Doc? What do you want? Can I help you?
Hey, he made it into the show.
Hey,
Good job,
he's
big
been
man.
He was
here
earlier.
times.
Put them in your mouth and suck them.
Ugh.
Oh, I love this.
Well, those are opposite reactions.
3.
Damn.
And,
A 10.
mhm.
Wow.
I think you're just being.
Is it like a real
No.
dark chocolate? He loves dark chocolate.
It's just
Very
a
heavy coffee.
Ah, okay, that also makes sense.
I don't know. I think you're being contrarian.
He
I think you're
loves
just trying
coffee.
to be cool.
He loves coffee. You remember the
It
coffee
tastes like
lagers?
eating those chocolate
He gave-
covered espresso beans.
He gave like every coffee lager a 10 out of 10 that we've had.
I guess that's true.
So now the important question. Shade, would you ever
Ugh.
buy that box again? $5, 2 of each. You could share with somebody.
I would buy it for Soul.
Okay. Bird, would you buy that box again? Well, that's the important thing. The one I ate, I liked. If that was a box that we
Yeah.
bought, I would end up eating the whole thing and then regretting it tremendously.
This was a Shade and Bird gluttonously eat all the chocolate in front of Trixie as she watches in despair
I had one. I'm fine.
Zetsuba.
as we silently chew on
I,
chocolate.
the thing is about
and you go, man, if only I could like.
the
say
thing is
something
about those
this
variety boxes is that like I hate getting one I don't like because to me that's more like the ones I like, it's like, oh, that was good, and then the one you don't like is like, I spent money on this and
Yeah.
there's something I don't like in it.
That's
What
how
the
I'm feeling
fuck
about
is
this
the
last
point?
one.
Yeah,
I don't think I would.
that's why I never
could.
buy like chocolate variety boxes. Just like, no matter how much I like the good ones, I don't know which ones they are until I've already eaten the whole thing. And then, if you end up ending on one you don't like, it's a fucking nightmare. Or like you eat the best one first and then you have to suffer through all the others. Behemoth
Agonizing
wants
the cat.
violence.
Behemoth has chosen violence. So something funny about Behemoth. Sometimes he'll come up and like lay down with us right before we go to bed, and by us I mean me, because he usually leaves by the time Trixie comes into bed. But he'll be laying next to me, and I just kind of am falling asleep. I have my hand on him, and out of nowhere he'll just like wake up and start attacking me. which is adorable because he doesn't like really scratch you
He's
or
very
anything.
gentle.
Yeah. He lightly scratches you and like maybe puts a finger in his mouth, and then he's like, "Oh,
He's
I don't
so
want to do
chill.
this."
He's licking his palm like he ate the chocolate.
Yeah, like he just attacks you to let you know that he's like I don't approve.
He's like,
of
what the
you're
fuck
doing,"
is
and he
this now?
doesn't like attack.
He also the most damage Behemoth tends to do is when you pick him up, he instinctively digs his claws into you to stabilize himself.
If you're picking
if you
him
don't
up
pick him up
in
like
a certain way.
well, I always kind of wrap all of his arms up, like I just kind of pick him
Yeah,
up in a
maybe
way
you're
where he
picking him up in
can't
a
use
weird
his.
way.
No, that's so he won't scratch me. Like I don't get scratched if I like disable his ability to do it when I lift him up. But otherwise, if you try to like put him up like on your shoulder, he will just dig into your shoulder.
His butt.
Yeah. Well, that's why you just grab all the legs at once, and then you got all of them.
Behemoth.
We're
Any
playing with a
last
cat at this point.
any last thoughts on the socioeconomic status of the United States?
I think you should elect Trixie for president. She'll fix the economy.
Behemoth does not sound like that.
I
Behemoth
think
sounds
you
more like-
should elect Trixie for president.
I think
She'll
Behemoth
fix
sounds
the
more like-
economy.
I think Behemoth sounds more like.
He does kind of look like that cat. All right, this has been WAMMBS. We're gonna comment, we're gonna subscribe, and Behemoth is trying to change the scene.
Oh yeah, Behemoth, can you do it?
He has done it.
Hit the button. Hit the button,
But anyway, we're gonna like, we're gonna comment, we're gonna subscribe, we're gonna comment WAMMBS on all of our favorite YouTube videos. We're gonna subscribe to the Patreon. We're going to
No, they're going to. We are not going to do shit. We're going to go play video games.
You are going to subscribe to the Patreon. You are going to share this
I
link
need
with all
you.
of your
Oh
friends
yeah,
and family.
all the
The
things
Patreon.
next week.
You are going to post my QR code in your local
The
Kroger.
anime,
You are going to put my
Jadugar,
QR code in
The
your
Witch in Mongolia.
in your
The
local coffee
manga.
shop.
I forgot what it's called. What was the manga?
Full Night.
Fool Night. The anime is Jadugar, The Witch in Mongolia. The manga is Fool Night, and the album is Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park.
I'm glad that the anime and manga are things that I've like literally never fucking heard of at all.
I only know Jadugar because I saw the trailers for it.
Behemoth, if
I've
you
heard
let
the
go of me,
manga's
I will
good.
remove my hand.
Apparently, Fool Night is a globally famous manga series with 13 volumes and a Netflix show coming out that looks really nice. So
Wow.
it's about a guy talking to plants.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Wow.
I should hit the end stream button.